Where'd you go?
I'm live.
Oh.
Why?
I was just wondering.
Like,
You're live right now? Why are you answering the phone?
I'm on the iPad, so say hi to everyone.
Oh, hello. Okay. Good. Hi.
Okay.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
Love you, bye. What's up, Shadow Company? You're first. What's going on? Thank you. Nice people. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is cold. We're just waiting for the party to get started in here. Did you like and subscribe, Shadow? I gotta dope myself up while we wait for everyone to come in. What up, Jake? Kun Lao, brother, where you been? Oh, fuck, it's freezing. Like this, I'm liked and subscribed. Oh, great, great, Shadow. I'm sorry if I didn't know. It's hard to keep track of everyone, you know. So how's it going, everyone? Well, wait to get it started. I'm about to turn the heater on. I'm not joking. This is like, oh. Jake, where you been, brother? Quit dodging. Oh, well, what the hell's going on? Where is it? What's everyone up to? Do I need a topic at hand? My topic is you guys. Hunter Big says, show me the guns. They're right there. They're right there. There's some over here. There's some right there. There's more over there. It's all on my channel. They're all there. Where am I from? It says Mayank. Fun. Mayank. I am from the great United States of Brazil to Africa. Dar says, more guns than books in that house. Dummies. I would say that's true. There is more guns than books in this house. I am not very smart man. I just know how to shoot. Badge says guns are corny. I know. Tell me about it. I got sucked in, and now I'm a cornball. I know. Hey, what's your gender? Tesso. I'm an homosexual. I'm sorry. Ooh. Nice BB gun, says a review. Thank you. It took me a while to amass these nice BB guns, but they are, yeah, they're very fun. They're very fun BB guns. I just got done loading my wait, do BB guns take mags? Well, mine take mags, so I just got done loading them. It's really fun, very fun. Bro loves his Aerosoft. What is that, the review? What is an Aerosoft? I don't remember. I don't have that. Scrody says, I don't really like black. I don't either. I'm here against my will, people. Hunting says, hell yeah, thank you, Hunting. 3 says like and subscribe. 3's here. Hey, it's back to normal if you read the comments. Free Fire, yes. Unbreakable says, you are my favorite gay YouTuber. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so gay. Thank you. Unbreakable, I hope you liked and subscribed. Salvador says, can you do a live reaction of Trapaninarella by Frank. Yes. Pulp Fiction says cover them in cheese. Pulp Fiction, I can't. I love your name, but I can't. Rio says, yo, I ain't gonna BS. The Louis Vuitton rap is tough as fuck, and I'm a troll, G. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was done in Duracoat, and it was rather expensive. I'll never do it again. He wants $100 to do another mag. I'm like, no, I'm good with one. Yukon says, but why? Yukon, weren't you here yesterday? Okay, well, I'll tell you. One is I'm an avid collector. 2, I'm a competitive shooter. 3, I'm an ammo sexual. And 4, why not? That's why. Unbreakable says, nice BB guns. Thank you, I know. 3 says, why not? 3 says, yo, let me see that shit up close, G. Well, which one? Gabriel says, Jackie Chan. I prefer Bruce Lee, but whatever floats your boat. Us Orientals all look the same. Review says, yo, grab that Louis Vuitton shit, G, that block with the assault rifle kit, G. Glock. Yes, it is. So that is a, that one with the kit is a S Pro. Is a Glock 45. That is an MPXK. And look at the Labubu and Louis Vuitton, baby. Yeah, I can't have Labubu fever. Ryu says, Confidence says, hola mi hermo como esta. I don't know what that means. Favorite Marvel hero? Duh, Juggernaut. Can I kiss you? Big Luca, yes, why not? Of course. As long as you give me a good game right before it. Because then it's not gay. Let's see. The review says, oh, a Colt? That shit is tough as fuck. Thank you, review. Thank you very much. Dominic says hi. FV Ornes, welcome back, brother. Where you been? Says, Pete, what's up? Skyzen says, fake ass guns. Yes, they are. And fake ass bullets and fake ass mags. Very fake. I try really hard. To keep them fake. The reviewer says, now I'm sub shit. Came to talk shit and still liked it. Thank you so much, review. I appreciate it. He says, the Louis Vuitton shit. Thank you. I was thinking about doing the MPX in Gucci. Or the MP5, but I don't know if I want to pay that much money again. We'll see. Finally, Jamarcus got it right. I am Yakuza. Bruce Lee, yes. Bob motherfucking Smith. Welcome back, brother. He says, yeah. What up, my Nick Gars, the last name Gars. Review says, yeah, I thought so, bro. Thank you. Mike McCones? Mykonos. Do you own a micro dagger? No, I do own a dagger, but not a micro dagger. Review says, that shit hit, bro. That's Spanish, laugh out loud. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Love the Juggernaut. John says, what's your collection worth? Wild guess. A small house. People have told me 100K behind my back, not including, the couple over there, then right there, and then all those right there, and then the others that are on my channel that are in the safe, because I don't have any more wall. And goddamn well I'm not taking down those blades of chaos to put them up. Oh, no. Yo, what's up, Jackie Wan? Says Parlier Mafia. What is that? Is that like some mafia gangster shit that I don't know about? He says Jackie Wan. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, brother, but I am the Oriental. Uh-oh. The review says, you a fool, bro. Thank you. 3 says, PPWW, that's me, Pistol Pete Worldwide. Reads every comment and we'll get to yours soon. In the meantime, like and subscribe. Woo! Just try it, people. It's free. FV says, I got deported. No, FV, no, you're white. White people can't get deported? FV, where'd you get deported to? Europe. I'm going to come save you, brother. Pat says, what's up, Pat? FV, no. The review says, MP5K, fucking Dirty Harry, bro. You got the shit, G. Thank you, review. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Pat, what's up? Timmy says, bald head can't fight, so he collect guns. That's true. Thank you. That's true. Review says, wow, you Okinawa? Okinawa for sure, bro. I know. Little KK says, Pete, don't do kung fu, literally. Literally, it's gun fu. Pipple's back? Pipple, where have you been? He says, can you do a roundhouse kick? I could back in the day. Chase says, are you Mexican or Chinese? Well, I'm neither. I am the Vietnam. Kyle says, I love kimchi. Well, I love you. 99 says, 250K. No. What's up, 99? Pipple says, you remind me Toyota. Pipple, you don't remember me? You can't come in here and troll when you're a subscriber. It's just weird. Levi says, what's your fave gun? My Staccato XC. Kate says, Bull Armory worth it with the 1-year warranty? Yes. Bull Armory is pretty good. I don't know why I don't have one yet. I think it's because the one I shot, I wasn't really impressed with it. But, I mean, for the money the guy paid, I'd be pissed. So, but if you get the right one, yeah, I would say it's worth it. 99 goes, buttons. Ben, hi. Oh, Ben's here. He goes, me love you long time. I know. Thank you. Review says 308 rifle AK-74 47. I have an AK-47 right here, review. And that's just a 7.62 39. Ben says the ray gun is worth 400,000. It is. That's why I lowballed it. Gamers says I'll sub. Thank you, gamers. Yes, please. If you have not, please like and subscribe. We are trying to get to 11K today, and we can do that with your help, not me. And there's certain things that I can't do, like official Dino G says a bunch of Chinese shit with a smiling face. Appalachia says, how do you keep the humidity good in range for your hung up firearms? Lots of lubes, or do you have a controlled environment? Both. So I have a dehumidifier right here, and then I do CLP everything, and I shoot them all, so they do get cleaning. Roselle says, but would you rather watch a tree grow or my knee, get bigger, grow? Is that what you're talking about? Probably a tree. Review says, trying to scoop it all, the red dots, tactical shit, your attachments and shit. Yes. Official G with all of the Chinese weird shit again. If someone wants to decipher that, I'm okay with it, I guess. It's just a lot of scribble. Delta Forces says, hi. What's up, Delta Forces? Ben says, I got a farm's tan from being on tractor all day. Ben, I bet you it's sexy. Rue says, damn, dude, first live channel I found I enjoy, bro. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate it. We get a lot of people coming in here saying the same thing. You'll see. They're in here. Kyle says, hey, boss man, send me $50. Help out the homeless. Kyle Murphy. Well, if you're homeless, you don't have a phone, and or do you? How about this? You like and subscribe, then you super me 100, and I'll super you 50 back. It's a win-win for me. Official G with Chinese stuff again. Torilla? IFW the Walter. Thank you. Do you like it? Yeah, I can't believe you can see that over there. I didn't think it was in screen. That is from 1944 with all matching serial numbers. Official G has more Chinese stuff. Or Scribble Wibble. I don't know. Buzz says, those, yes, they are real. Pedro, hey, the review says, you def deserve more followers. I got you, man. Thank you, review. Review, I have been, not been shown to the YouTube audience for quite some time. They show me for a little bit and then they turn that off. They don't show it anymore. That's why it's hard to find me. But the people that do find me stay. Pedro says hi. Review says fucking got to see some of my shit maybe one of these years. Review, if you want, you can always send it to my Instagram or my email, and it's all in my bio. What's up, Desert Armory? Welcome back. Review says need you that 50 cal 30-30-11 actions, bro. I know. Don't stop. Review, you new. Don't push it in. Review says some I'm missing. I want the Kalashnikov. I do want a Kalashnikov. I mean, I have that's a Zastava. Soon, maybe. Mo says, can you point at the Staccato again? That one and that one. Review says, yeah. 3 says, at Mo, it's the 2 under the Pistol Pete sign. Yes. No, you won't cheat on. What? Peter Parker? What? What? Ludu says, that yes, they're real. Need you a little stripper pistol to G. Yes. That... Yeah, if it's not... maybe if it's not old school, maybe I'll just get that Caltech so I have one up there. Lee says, are those things real behind you? Yes. They're real. Show me in 1911, says Mike. Mike, like a 45 traditional ACP or double stacks? Because double stacks, I have 3 right there, and I only have 1 traditional left, 45 ACP right there. That's a Smith & Wesson Elite, baby. Kane Smith is pointing out the obvious. He goes, you're compensating for something. Well, duh, I'm Oriental. Duh. Stupid. Where am I? Review says, you def out in woods, homie? Yes, I am. Macario, what's up? You know what? I feel lifted when Macario comes in here. Thank you, Macario. He goes, hello, my awesome brother. I'm hoping you're having an awesome Saturday night. I am now. Sigma Boy says WSP. What does that mean, by the way? I'm sorry. I'm not with it. Rio, check out the content, says 3. Sigma Boy says, hi. Ludu says, what chat is he reading? Ludu, can someone let Ludu know I'm reading the chat? Because I just said his name, Ludu. So I'm obviously reading the chat. And I read every message and I respond to them. So you add those things up, I'm behind. Anthony says, hey, AK-47, yes, over there. Let's see. Sup, brother? What's up, Anthony? Review says, hey, man, keep it up, G. Do your hustle. Keep your eye out for me. I will, Review. Pete is behind in chat, and he will get to your comments soon. Please like and subscribe. Kasya says, Sketchkin? Stockin. Yes. Grace is my... Carson says, my ninja. I would say that, but I don't want to get in trouble because people get they get worked up. You know what I'm saying? You CEO Yon, I forgot how to say that. CEO Yon is back. He says hi. Dr. Mingus says, your phone linging. Your phone linging. Ludu says he's responding to comments that aren't on here. What? What the hell are you talking about, Ludu? Isn't that your name? Am I saying his name right? Ludu? Ludo? Laudao? Laudao, I'm responding to you. VL says, show me your favorite carry. It'll be my Staccato XC. No, my Glock 47 or my X Macro. Do you have an AK-47? I do, right here. That you, he does. Why is he not reading YT comments? I am. I'm looking at them right here. Dennis says, what's the reason behind getting donations for the Sand Viper? There is no reason. I just put that up there for fun. I get supers and donations just for free for being me. And I was like, well, people, I'm going to take that money and I'm just going to put it towards something, a bar, so you can see it. Because why not? But yeah, the money that people give me aren't towards that. That's just for fun. But if you want to donate towards it, you can. Lee dropped the base is laughing. He's behind the chat, says 3. Fornicated says, hey Gringo, you have a gun? No? Too bad you don't have a Mac 10. Fornicated, I have a Mac 10. It's right there. Just open your eyes. But I didn't buy it to impress you. I bought it because I like it. Gringo. Real gun, yes. Geo Google says, do you have another scope? Yes, I do. Drop Base says, this is a beautiful wall of free will, brother. Keep packing, keep practicing. 280 all day, baby. Thank you, Drop Base. I hope you liked and subscribed. Ni hao. Do you have a 50 cal? Yes. Sammy says, howdy. It's time to like and subscribe. I hope it's not quiet at your house and I wake everybody up. That's just a comment I read. Geo says, do you have a dozen equal? Yes. Mathematics says, I'm thrilled to have received a generous shipment of 1,000 bottles of baby oil from Diddy's company. Nice. It's game changer. I'm all oiled up. Be there soon. Hey, don't forget, we need extra oil. VL says, man. Mathematics says, number 1, I've got a big control to subtract the roach. Like, that's good. I'm happy for you. I am. Mathematics says, hi. Ashley says, what is wrong with you? Absolutely nothing, Ashley. I'm Oriental, and that's how we all act. Or should I be like this? Or should I be like this and just not have energy? And, yeah. Yeah. Come watch my live. I'm going to... Well, I do that anyways. But yeah. Ashley, what is not wrong with you? You gotta stop using your mom's account, child. Sammy says, holy moly, you have a shizload of guns. I'll say guns, but I read it wrong. Yes, I do. Do you have a laser? Yes. J6, what's up? That's Jess. God, Jess, you get me every time. He says, make sure your comments are set all that way you can see everyone's comment. Yes, yeah, people. Listen to her. Ab Heshek says, hey, can you help me on this? Should we remove our butt hair using laser? Actually, it causes problem while rimming. I would say yes. Yes. Ashley, that is wrong. Wyatt is here. What's up, Wyatt? Hathaway says, would you take the or the MCX or the Meta Tactical Conversion? The MCX will cause less issues, but the Meta Tactical is cooler. The Meta Tactical, if you get that, the one with that 16-inch barrel, not the MX1 or whatever, if you get the bullpup conversion, that 16-inch barrel will fuck with the frame of your gun. Like when you put the regular barrel back in it, it might hang up a little. Sam says, yeah, you need a laser gun. I do. Shotgun wall. No, scumbag. I don't have a shotgun wall. Hathaway says, I have the CA and love it, but thinking about the Meta Tactical. I've had both. Get a 950 Squidward. Yes, I have one. Jess says, I swear y'all not knowing how to YouTube live. Comment sorting is so dumb. Oh, they have comment sorting on. Got it. Squidward, don't encourage him. He doesn't need a 950. He likes having working shoulders. I already have one, Jess. Do you have a laser gun? Yes. Mathematics says, I am generally good at resisting temptation. Unless it's something I really want. Like you. Would you consider eating a viper fish on live? For how much money? Justice says, show us a gun. Mathemax says, good job thriving. You achieved something amazing and your hard work has paid off. Winning the race to the egg is just the beginning. Now the world is yours. It sounds like a nice way of saying something Scarface would say. I like it. Scarface says, shotguns, shotguns, shotguns. Yeah, they're right over there. Lil McKay says, hello from Ireland. Hello from the great United States of Brazil, Africa. Jess says he doesn't own a shotgun. Jess, I have a shotgun wall right there. Where's the shotguns roll? Right over there. Gio says, hi. Oh, hi. Justin says, you have a gun that shoots garlic meat. Yes, I do, right there. Justin's a golfer. Well, congratulations, golfer. Sammy says, what about a rocket launcher? Yep, right there. Jess says, coming for you, Fog. Ooh. Jess doesn't play. Goku says hi. Jacob says, what's up, Pistol Pete? Sick collection, dude. Thank you. If you are watching and you're new in here and you're lurking, hit the subscribe button and double tap your favorite weapon and see what happens. It's magically delicious. Let's see. Scumbag Nate says, double out buck to the groin. Feels good. That's what he says right here. It just says, hold up your 950. Right? No, I don't want to. Why haven't you done a video on it? Because there's no reason to. Evelina says, what's up? Let me do it. Okay, I got you. But you have to do it first. You guys have to do it first. I can't do it. It's, yeah. Damn, Fog is losing life fast. So, if you didn't know what that thing is up there, that health bar, that is a stream boss. If you subscribe, you take up 100 hit points. If you're a new subscriber. If you donate $1, it takes off 300 hit points. If you were the lucky person to knock out that person, you will become a stream boss. Your name will be cemented up there forever until you get knocked out. Yeah, it is. Jess says, since when, homie, dropping new lore, when did you get into shotguns? When people kept saying, how come I don't have shotguns? And I said, I got rid of them. So I've had shotguns, a lot of them, but I don't need to buy guns to make you guys happy. I buy them to make me happy. So I lie and say I have them. So I go, it's right there. It's right there. Come on, guys. Think about it. There's no fucking shotguns over here. I don't give 2 fucks about no shotgun. Look. See, I don't care. God, you guys. Connor says, yo, how's it going? What's up, Connor? Welcome back. How are you? We were trying to get 11K today. And it's like 160 subs. And you can help me get there. Just as got you, Fog. Wait, who? What? Where? Just thank you. Thank you for the super, but are you the stream boss? Oh, someone took it before you did. Darshan! Oh, you guys he must have subscribed as you were taking it. No, Darshan took it already. Don't Call Me Radio says Saturday night, baby. Pete, get the Genesis 12 gauge PDS with the can. No. Nick Ross, what's up, Nick Ross? Sammy says, how about a 500 nitro? No. Oh. Yeah, it's right there. Laughing says Jess, nope, I got sniped. Yeah, it like changed as you were taking it. So yeah. Well, it was a good try. Jess. Jesus Penis says, wow, that's a collection. Thank you. Darwan says, brothers, what? Brother, what's? Xavier says, all of us come take me all the way from 15. Yes, Xavier. Pat says, why not? It's a sexy ass AR style AR shotgun. Because there's other things I want. That's all. What it boils down to. There's other things I'd rather have. Mitchell said that ray gun is real nice. Thank you. It is actual. It's a torch. Tinebish says no wait. Don't Call Me Radio says leave the shotguns to a Terror Tactical. Quad loads are the shit. Yes, that chick is just fire with the shotgun, and she's taken like championships. Crazy. She's faster with that shotgun than I am with pistols. Yeah, she's crazy. Buddy, you got nothing compared to me. I know, Tyne. This is not a flex. This is a stop. Because, Tyne, you would not have stopped on the stream if I didn't have any guns on the wall. You'd be like, oh, what's this Oriental talking about? Get him out of here. Any FN guns? Not anymore. Tyne says, you are a small man. I am. I'm 5'9", 170. It's pretty small. Yes. If you're talking about my penis, yes, that too. Just Jesus. Oh, or Jesus. Is it Jesus or Jesus? Damn it. Evelina says, would you carry a SIG 320? No. Because I don't know if mine will go off. But mine have not, luckily. Papa's, what's best brand for a 50 cal? I would go with the Barrett, but I am a name brand guy, so. Connor says, bro, is that Call of Duty ray gun in the back? Yes, it is, and that is a torch. Alonzo's here. What's up, Alonzo? He goes, I have no desire to get another shotgun left out my most neglected gun. See? Me and Alonzo are Mexican brothers, so yes. No, SOCOM 16. Well, I have one. Are those CO2? No, they are, not CO2. Some of them are direct blowback. Most of them are direct blowback. Some are direct impingement. There is a roller delay up there and a short stroke piston, and yeah, no CO2. Beth says, would you choose the Gen 12 PDS over a pump style or like over under 7? I have to get the pump. The AR style full or semi-autos are badass, but it's just it's a just that sound. What's up, Ian? You were chill. I like you, bro. How much is everything worth? Time Bish. I don't know. Someone came in here and said 250K. I don't think it's that much. But, I mean, if you add all optics and lights and stuff, maybe. But I don't know. El Mas Loco says 45 Colts or 38 Supers. That's hard. I have not owned the 38 Super. I've shot them. And I've owned 45s. So I'm going to have to say 38 Super. Because if I get that in like a 1911 style, then I would probably run major instead of minor division. Squadra. Yeah, yes. Alfu says 200 blackout or 5.6. It depends on its intended purpose. If you're looking at QCB and you have a suppressor, 300 blackout all fucking day long. But if you want to shoot out to 700-800 yards and have fun with it, 5.56. Chan, what's up, brother? He says, yo, how is the ultimate Viet they doing tonight? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Better that you're here. Better that Gray 5'9" says fake guns. Because that hurts my feelings when you guys say that. My guns are fake. Why do you say such mean things like that? Love says, boom! I got the pump. Maverick 88. See? I might have to get one because Alonzo has it and we're brothers. Zeke says, yo, I think I found a new channel. Thank you. I hope you like the content as well. Thank you, Zeke. Richard says, nice. Thank you, Richard. Mihail. Mihail is back. I hope I said it right. What's up, brother? V Trank says, are you a business owner? I am, but I am not a FFL. Carter says, have you seen the Glock 22 with the micro conversion kit? Yes, I have. Fog says, ooh, wee. What's up, Fog Wall? L says, thanks, bro. Need that 300 black. You're welcome. Alberto says, you got anything 308? I do. My Tika T3X is a 308. Starbucks says, what's your take on the Fusion XP Pro? I don't like it. I just don't like how it feels in your hand. And I think it's kind of ugly. But does it shoot great? Yes. Because I've shot it at SHOT Show. I just don't like the aesthetics of the gun, that's all. The grip on it kind of sucks. But for the price, if you're looking to get into like a 1911 style gun with a Glock that takes Glock mags, it's a pretty good deal. Pete reads every single comment. So don't worry if it takes a moment. Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna pin that because Fog told me to. Logan says, got a stuck proprietary barrel nut. Oh no. Tried heading it up and trying to break it loose. Any suggestions? Heating it up. Heating it up, not heading up? No, because that's... Heating it up is like the last thing you do to get those off. Logan, did you... Man, if it's heating up, it's not coming off, you do have to take it to a gunsmith. Alberto says, that ray gun real. It's a real torched. Al sub, thank you, Al. Evelina says, give me some cool channel. My channel's cool. It's CQB. Oh, did I say QCB? You know what I meant. Obviously. Come on, Sensei. Cham, I'm sorry. I'm just reading fast. Plus, I'm dyslexic. Lowball says, props in the back. Yes, they are. Like and subscribe and watch my channel. Zeke says, hell yeah, brother. Stay safe, and I know for a fact the family is safe. Yes, they are, Zeke. Thank you. Jay says, please do your best Asian American impersonation of an Asian looking for your nearest gun store. I can't because I don't impersonate Orientals well. Because I am the American. So, the gun store, where's the gun store? You know, I can't do that shit like you guys can. I have white and black friends that can do it very well. And I'm like, are you Oriental? Because when you do that, it sounds like Oriental to me. Very Oriental. Jake says, what brands make 50 cal? Big Kahuna. Barrett, obviously. I don't know the other names. I forget. Ammo, well. Mihail says, you said it right. Oh, thank you. VJ says, what's the best kind of business to own? I don't know. It depends on location. And I guess where you're opening up in that location. So I'm not the man to ask that. Smoke says, sick feature. Wow, bro. Thank you. Logan says, thanks, brother. You're welcome. Plankton says, if it's not NBA, young boy, it's trash. Yes, sure. Is he a rapper or something? Thank you, Jay. Bobo says, are those real pills? Oh, the cough drops. I'm sick. I have COVID 48. Jake says, I'm looking for a 50 cal range toy. Are you looking for a single bolt? They have, I forgot what it's called. They have something where you can buy the upper and attach it to an AR-15 lower. I forgot what it's called, though. You'd have to type in, like, 50 BMG upper. Let's see. M1911, no cap. I do not have M1911. Andy says, real gun, yes. Fog says, yes. Bulbul says, if you come up and show me a gun or something, I'll subscribe and like. If I come up with a Bulbul. Like where do you want me to come? Like, Just let me know. Michael says, have you ever fired the Glock 35? If so, what's your opinion? Which caliber is the Glock 35? Glock has so many of them. I'm not familiar with that. I know that 34 is like all, you know, a 9, but what is a 35? Is that like a 40 cal? That's as long as a 34, or 45? That's as long as a 34 again. Anthony says, damn, yes. Let's see. Mihail says, you ask how you doing, bro? I want to know. How am I doing? I'm good. I'm good. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to make it on YouTube. You know, Oriental Man. They're holding the Oriental Man down. Barney says, calm down, relax, and smoke marijuana. Calm down what? Is it too much energy? No. No. Damien says, you have any FRTs? No, because I can't have them where I am at, unfortunately. Michael says the 40. No, I have not shot it, but I'm assuming it's as long as a 34. And the thing with Glocks, they're all awesome. They are. They're just Glocks. You can't go wrong with them. So it's going to be an accurate 40. I'll tell you that. So if you're thinking about it, it's definitely something that would be a good decision. Manuel says, I'm looking to get a 308 bolt gun. Can't pick between the Tikka Tech A1 and the Ace Target. Any options? Get the Tikka. I want that really bad. I have the T3X right here. And I want that Tech. That thing is sick as fuck. And it's out the box. That and the Ruger Armory are, and this is out the box in that price range, is the most accurate gun you can get, especially the Tikka. Oh, let's see, weird character guy's back. He says, what's the red hair dryer in the back? That, my friend, is a ray gun from Call of Duty. That's an actual torch. Damien says, what state are you in? I am in the great United States of Brazil. To Africa. Mihail says, nice to hear that, dude. God bless. Hey, you too, brother. Justin B is back. He goes, do you have any hoodies with a zipper and 2X in stock right now? Yes, of course I do. Of course. The images are usually on the back, though. I just don't wear them much because I want to show the image. Look at this one. It says, Right to Bear Arms. And he's wearing a Pistol Pete Worldwide sweater. Whoa, it's sexy. AI. Yes, they make Oriental AIs. Correct, baby. Mihail says, gonna go to sleep. Good night, stay safe. Hey, you too, brother. Damien says, me and my dad collect guns and have a huge collection like yours. Not as many handguns, more on the AR side, but your collection is beautiful. Damien, thank you. And I'm pretty sure your guys is sick too. Thank you. That shit all AI. Baby, yes. I am an AI. Warren says, can you show me a Glock? I have a 47 right there, a 45 and an S Pro right there, and then I have a 48 over here, and I think that's all the Glocks I have on the wall. V-Trank says, hey, sorry I missed your answer. Due to my last chat, what is the best is to own? I don't know, V-Trank. I don't. Justin says, I want to order a hoodie from you to send to the Jiminy Show. That would be sick, Justin. Oh, that would be so freaking funny. I love Jiminy. We'd have to keep it a secret, though, not tell him. You know? We don't want him to know. Let's see. Jake says, Bear at 50 cal is good, right? Yes. Really good. Let's see. Sup, Justin. Let's see. Fox says, want to know if the guns are real? Find out in the main videos. Yes. If you want to find out if they're real, go check out the channel real quick and come back. You know, it's okay. Then you control something else. You control my yellow skin. That's better. This says, I want a Glock Professional hoodie for the Jimmy Show. You want me to print a trademarked logo onto a shirt for someone to wear on a live. Okay, Justin, I got you. Bob says, and what? And pose for me, baby. Like that. And it says one word, aura. How? I forgot. I forgot how we did it. Vince King Custom says laughing. Real pews, yes. Green screen, no. You're kidding me. Is that women say when you pull your penis out? Wait, I didn't see it. You're kidding me. It is what say when you pull your penis. Oh, yes. 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 And I go, I'm not kidding. Look at, he's waking up. He's... What's your video carry, says Damien? It's my custom SIG 365 or my Glock 47 right there. Just landed in Germany. Awesome, Axel. Be safe. Weird Character Guy says, it would be good for you if you wear a Chinese bamboo hat for YouTube. That one right there. Ah! Where are we? At Axel. Nobody cares. Yes. Gunner. What's up, Gunner? Says, what's up, man? AO8L says, shout out Deagle for the first time. Didn't use my support hand. Gangster. You're a muscular man. Abbott says, you rich then if you can afford all those. I am not rich. I wish I was. Justin says, I'll get on your page, order it. 60 good. Yes. I'll find some stuff to buy for like 60. I got you, brother. Or Justin, just, you know what? Instead of doing that, just can you Cash App that to me? Because then Etsy won't take all the fees out. I would appreciate that, Justin. V-Train, do you collect anything other than guns? I do not, V-Train. Justin says, and I will tell Joe to send you one of his. Ooh, yes. And we can wear them together. Fambo is back. Says, how powerful is 950? I don't know. I really don't. I don't have one. I heard it's a fucking, shoulder breaker. Let's see. Drop says, what's up, Drop? All the very second I get in here. Yes. Hey. Just as I said the thing about the penis to the guy I timed out that was trolling. Oh, yeah. I mean, you know what? You can leave those trolls, guys. It doesn't hurt me. Void says, nice guns. I checked the channel. They real guns. Of course, Void, do you think they... I love how some of you guys would actually think they're fake. The Don says, damn, Pistol Pete, haven't seen you in a while. The new setup goes crazy. Thank you, the Dom. Where have you been? Drop says, hey, buddy. Sup, Drop? Says Justin. Void says, most expensive gun you own, choice. It'd be my Staccato XC right there. AK-65X Marshall with a hollow sun, says Damien. Nice. Yeah, mine was FCU and I just built it out. Wear it, buddy. I will wear it. Right now? I don't want to go out and get up and get it. Weird Character Guy? Maybe later. Vince says, I'm waiting on the Glock 99 to come out. I know, right? And then, and only then, will I not know what caliber it is. You have the Blades of Chaos. I do, EDF. I do. Do you have a Draco? I do not. Christy. AO8 says, it didn't go well at all. I found out how not muscular I am. Oh. But you didn't hit yourself in the head, right? So you're good. No Draco, says Drop. Justin says, I will tell my wife to catch up. Yes, please. Jake says, what's better, 50 cal, Link 29 inch? Jake. It builds up more velocity. Chris says, you have a Glock 19. I do. United says, collect silver. You can only shoot tops 2 guns at one time. Nice to play. Thank you, United Truth. And I know I can shoot 2 guns. This is because I'm an avid collector. I'm a competitive shooter, so I shoot different guns at competitions. I'm an ammo-sexual, and why not? John says 50 cal length, yes. Daniel says, happy Saturday. Hey, everyone. What's up, Daniel? Lucifer's Geisley or BCM? BCM's awesome. Geisley's more expensive and awesome. So you got to take with that. If you can afford the Geisley, the Geisley. United Truth is, it's America, isn't it? Yes, the great United States of America. Of course. Quinn says, give me a BB gun. Like a Red Ryder? I got you. How are they mounted? They are, well, the wall is called wall control from Home Depot into the studs. And then if there's no stud, it's wall anchors, obviously. And the mounts on them are these little hooks. There's different ones, but these are the ones holding the pistols up. Because I found hooks that have just, it's only one. Right here. They wobble everywhere. These suck. But I use these to hold up the rifles now. Nothing but real Quinn, says Drop. United says CMC. Damien says, you should rate your sub guns. Like, there's 3 conversions up there, and 2. Are you talking about like SMG style? You see sub guns? Holy Weapon says Grape Juice. I like your name because I like grape juice. So if you're new, like I said, I can't say this enough, but like and subscribe. Double tap your favorite weapon. Even my subscribers forget to like the stream. So drop, like the stream, and then we'll be good. United Truth says, make sure you got a 300 black. I do. It's a Honey Badger. Rye Guy says, what are your thoughts on Kimber? The new ones, they're sweet. They're awesome guns. A08 says, not by myself, no head hits. No head hits. It's on the channel. It's an experience for all of us. Learning to laugh at myself. No head hits on the channel. On my channel? No head hits? Like, you talk about USPSA head box like that. What are you talking about? No head hits. United says, I support the Second Amendment. Thank you. Jake says, would a 20-inch BMG have more kick and louder? Yes. Well, it's definitely, I don't know, actually. Because it's still 20 inches. I just know it's not going to go as far. I got a couple Kimber, says Drop. Vince says, do you have any sniper rifles? Long-range rifles? Yes, I have a few on this wall. There's a few up there. And then I have, I think, one over there. Somewhere up there. Oh, I only have the upper up there. Yeah. Where am I? Drop says, yeah, they're on the wall. Lucifer says, what's your preferred length on an AR setup and why? Well, if you're looking for a traditional AR, 16-inch, I mean, you get the velocity that the round it shines at. If I'm going further out, I do like a 20 to 24-inch. Dan says, you have AK? Yes, right there. Kevin says, you look like Solus from our records. Yes, that's what I was going for. United says, Gotti. Grape Juice says, the real question is, what weapon do you not own? A lot. A shitload. I do not own a shitload of weapons. What's up, Fly Fisher? Kevin says, you look like Souls from OTR Records. Is that good or bad? I don't know who that is. Let's see. The Deagle didn't hit my head. Oh, okay, that's good. That is good, A08. So then you're fine. Congratulations. Gift says, can you use a Glock Gen 5 mag in a Glock Gen 3? Yes. You can't use those mags in... Wait. Oh. You should be able to. Yeah, you should be able to. It's the Glock 19X that gives problems with the mags. But I could be wrong on that. Now I think about it. Can someone answer that question? I'm not sure. I don't have a Gen 3 anymore. Do you have a Stealth Arms Platypus? Not anymore. Oil, I did. Fly says, glad you're back. Run says, what should my first handgun be? Run, I would go shoot a few and see which one you like the best. And see, what you're comfortable with. Because there's a lot of different guns. And I would suggest something with a heavier trigger, like a Glock or a Smith & Wesson. But don't get anything with a light trigger. That's just stupid to do. Dank says, went to the gun show today, looking for a TX22 and left with a new job at one of the booths. Don't know how I did that. Dank, that's awesome. That is awesome. Everyone has different likes and dislikes, Run. We can't answer that. Yes. Beautiful says, I have a 32-inch Barrett 99, sexy, with a Night Force 7-50, 18 power. I love the rifle. That is sexy. See? That right there is, yes. That blade of chaos gonna fall. Oh, I don't think it's gonna fall drop. It just looks ugly. So I just joke. It's up there. I hope pretty well. How far have you shot it? Or it says drop. File says, absurd that on the other side of the wall, all these weapons are legal, and here in Italy, if I try to stop the thief who enters my house and gets hurt, I am arrested. That's fucking dumb. File, I'm sorry. That is absurd, for real. Fly says, I was saying that to fog wall, left fault, I missed fog. Oh, okay. Okay. Don't miss me. Okay, that's fine. Dio says, have you ever read Gun Digest magazine? A few. I'm not I don't have a subscription to them. And that was like, a while back that I've looked at a Gun Digest. Let's see. Diva says, have you ever accidentally discharged your weapons when you were a newbie? Actually, I've discharged a weapon, not a newbie. It happens to everybody, newbie or not. And luckily, I was, following the rules. Gun was downrange, and I don't remember what happened exactly. I think I thought I cleared it. And I must have shot it. It was empty, or I thought it was empty. Put the gun down, obviously put it down range. And I was going to give it to somebody else to shoot. And before I do that, I do point it down range. I push the trigger again. Just to make sure, And, I grabbed it, and I pointed down range. I pulled the trigger, and it went off. And I'm like, oh, thank God. But yeah, we are safe when we shoot. We follow all the precautions, and yeah, I guess that was the only negligent discharge or ND I've ever had. Fox says, all fly. Key Cork Fourth says, what upgrade to add on a micro day Draco other than brace? Optic? I would do an optic. Other than that, you don't need anything. Jackson says, I am Groot. I would not have a Draco drop. I know you wouldn't. Vince says, have you ever ate Whataburger? Whataburger. That sounds so familiar. I have not. Last thought says I farted. Last thought, I almost farted yesterday on live. I do it on live all the time. I'm not shy. I'm not like you. I like farting on live. I look into people's souls when I do it. Fly says, laugh a lot. I miss you too when you were on vacation, Pete. Thank you, Fly. That was a test and you passed with flying colors. I can't wait till this fucking little cold or whatever, COVID 67 I have, or whatever it's called, is gone. Wow, Vince says, puff, pass. I know, Vince, I'm sorry. I would if you were here. Damien says, have you ever shot a Sand Viper? No, I have held them, played with them. I have not shot it. Every time I go to these shows, I hope that, Terran Tactical will be there. Instead of a booth, I always hope, I hope they're in, like, the range, like, range day. But they never are. So I have not shot it. Key says 300 black is next. Nice. Alexis, yes. Boom, 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 I think. Pete has a turtle head last night. No, it wasn't a turtle head. Woo! It was a diarrhea head. That's why I had to leave that stream. It was like there. It was like no holding it. It was like, oh God. You are not pushing that back up. B Vilmerk says, what's your fave pistol? It's my Staccato XE. You can't beat me on that one, Fly. Says Drop. COVID-69. That too. Says Jake. Fave pistol. Answer that. Drop. Vince says, are you always armed whilst in public? Yeah, like 90% of the time I am. 90% of the time. It's just where I live, Confidence Reloaded is back. What's up, sister? Says, hey, Pistol Pete in chat. How are you doing tonight? Kyle says, P, yo, give me $50 on homeless. Kyle, I sent it already, man. I can't do it again. I already paid my toll. What is going on here? Nathan says, I got that same grade DY9. I got, they're nice. I got that. Which one is that, Nathan? Is that a Duria 9 you're talking about? Yangto says, oh God, hey guys, okay, here we go. Mamir, Ina Ki, Mu Belly, Senjata, Ada Pa Apa, Sia Kei Kak. Same to you, brother. Confidence says, hey you, what's up? Nathan says, yeah. I don't have a Duria 9. Which one are you looking at? Yeah, I don't have a Duria 9. I'm sorry. Fly says, oh, you had the water dam valve. Yes. Fox says, for someone who everyday carry, do you feel naked if you go on vacation somewhere you can't carry? Yes, Fog. So, that last vacation I went through for 2 weeks or whatever, I had to drive through a state where it was not legal for me to have my gun. But my carry permit works in like 39 states. But there was this one state where it was illegal for me to have it on me. And not only that, it was cased fine, but it couldn't be with a mag in it. The mag had to be somewhere else. So, keep them separate. I want to say that's a universal rule, but each state's different. So, it sucked. Beautiful Earth says, what favorite caliber in any firearm platform? It would be 9mm. Vince says, advice on reciprocal permits. I travel multiple states for work. Well, your permit, if you check it, works in multiple states. So, I would check that first before anything. Noah, what's up? Kyle says lies. I don't got a debit card or anything for you to send it to, so I know you didn't send it to me. Well, I sent it with the pigeon. It's coming your way. It's flying there right now. You're weird though, because you should have got it. And it says, damn. Damien says, how do you feel about the alien gun? I love it. I absolutely love it. That I have shot numerous times, and I want one. I just keep putting it in the back burner. And I think, you know what? No, I'm getting a sand viper. No way. I want it, though. Yang2 says, okay. Kakak. I won't say I won't sold guns for KBB. Wait, you work for KBB? Is that what you're saying? Yang2? You need to hook me up with a job, brother. Ant says, show me the internals on one of the guns off the wall if they're real. No, because I can't touch guns alive. Do you want to see, like, wait, what if I show you this? Because I want to impress you so bad. It's just something that's I want to do. Would ammo be okay? Can I show you a mag? Can I show you the mag that goes into the Staccato C2? I don't know what you want me to do, but I can't open the gun. This is for my 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 Bodyguard 2.0. I don't know. I got BBs right here. I don't know. I want to impress you so bad. You guys that say it's fake, that's what I come out here for. It's like, God, I want people to know I have real guns. It hurts when they say it's fake. It hurts my feelings, and I don't know what to do sometimes. I don't care if you think they're real. But like and subscribe. Ain't no way they all real. And whatever. Underground says, go get me Dan Dan noodles. I'll tip you $5. Fuck, I wish I had some Dan Dan noodles. Underground, I'd go get you some Dan. You want me to go grab them and show you them? I am Oriental. My skin is yellow. So, yes. That's not allowed on YouTube. And Fox says, want to know if the guns are real? Find out in the main videos. Yes, thank you. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It's one less. Nathan says, is the gray one with the light and red dot on your right second row on the bottom? That's a Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0. So yeah, that is not a Duria 9. And that one is a competitor. Fly says, you gotta look on YouTube when you open a dam after a period of time of it being closed, all the sediment builds up and gets blown out violently. Fly, I will look at it one time, but today, I don't know how I got sucked in, but I got sucked in watching praying mantis fights. Like praying mantis versus wasp and giant hornets and stuff. And the praying mantis is it's pretty gangster. Micah says, yeah, built a Ranger point lever yet? No. Got me a Henry X357. Nice in the works. 38 suppressed is so fun. That's sexy, Micah. And it says, my Glock jams when I load a round directly into the chamber on top of a magazine. Do you think that's... Wait, what? When I load a round directly into the top of the chamber of a magazine. Why would you do that? You put the mag in, you rack it, drop the mag, then put another round in, and then if you're doing like 15 plus 1, 17 plus 1. I've never... That is... I don't know if that's not normal to do it that way, is what I think. Yang Tu says, more Indonesian stuff. Thank you, Yang Tu. Kozak says, nice VP9L. Also, the Cop MK4, the Ruger, as well as the 3 Flux Legions and the 320 match. Thank you, Kozak. There is one Flux Raider right there. That is an S Pro with the Glock in it. I forgot what that one's called. And that's a VP9 match and a VP9L. But yeah, I don't have a... Well, unless you look at M18, I have it over there. But good. That's some good eyes there, brother. David says, after the Sand Viper, do the alien goal. I think I will. I think I will. English, people. Nice MP5K. Thank you, Kozak. Like and subscribe. Dabbing Manic. Yes. Finally, someone that understands real guns instead of coming here saying they're fake. It's refreshing, although it doesn't bother me. But these two really know what they're talking about. Like, Dabbing Maniac says, a lot of competition guns. Yes, that is very correct. Thank you, brother. Biff, yes. Favorite one says Cody. My Staccato XC, that one. No, the ray gun ain't shooting shit. No, it's not. The ray gun is a torch. So that is a super lighter. Biff says drop them. I know. I don't know either. Vince says, do you invest in the stock market? Not anymore, Vince. Fox says, Pete, why don't you buy an actual BB gun and hide it amongst the real guns? I've thought about it. I have. I've thought about it. I just don't know which one. Clayton says, Biff. Slinkman says, Pistol Pete, you shoot competition. Yes, I do. Slinkman. Mostly USPSA. But I do like the IDPAs and IPSCs when they come up. Bruce Banner says, Pete, posted 4 pistol comp shorts today. Oh, I gotta watch those. And going live. First time tonight. Oh, Bruce. I can't wait. Good luck, brother. When are you going live? Nice Walter says dabbing. Yes, thank you, brother. That's from 1944. Brigham says, have you seen the 762 Calsec sub 2000? I have not. I've heard of it. I have not seen it. Glock 44. I don't have a 44. Drops says they're so ugly. Drops, come on. Keep it to yourself, brother. Fly says, the praying mantis is a beast. See clips of them eating frogs and lizards. Yes. Oh, my God. You know that, what the fuck's it called? A chameleon. Is that what they're called? Those chameleon lizards? With the ones with the eyes that move? It had a praying mantis in its fucking mouth. Like the head was in its mouth. Then the praying mantis took his claw and did some shit like this. Like some martial arts shit. And then it was holding its mouth open. And then took its head out and was like... And it started biting its lip. And in the end, it ate the lizard. That's just sick. I need one of those in my house. Tony Spot says, what if you didn't have a mag? What do you mean? Then I wouldn't be able to shoot. I'd throw it. Might be more ugly than what the fuck, drop? Ray gun, yes, it's over here. Loki says, is Beretta 92 FS still a good gun these days? It is. It is a good gun. I am thinking about getting the 92X Performance. It's in my cart. And I'm really waiting to pull the trigger. Fogwall later, brother. Jake says, have you heard of the Bear Creek Grizzly Glock clone pistol? I have, Jake. What type of competition shooting do you do? USPSA mainly. Jake says 1719 clone. Yes, I've seen them. I think it was at SHOT Shows when I first saw them. Jersey says it's awesome. Thank you. Slickman says, I don't doubt any of them are real. I just wondered if you're a pro competitor and our sponsor. I am not. So, at best, I'm an A-class shooter. Definitely not a grandmaster. And yeah, it's fun. But yeah, I can't go to all the comps, and and I cannot run as fast as these young guys. These guys, I guess you don't have to be young, but these guys are just fast. Wyatt says, oh, and I wasn't saying that to you. I was saying it to everyone else, Slinkman. If you stay here, you'll see a plethora of people saying they're fake. And like I said, it doesn't bother me. It was refreshing that you got, you and that other guy came in here knowing that, what was on the wall. Wyatt says, you got an electromagnetic railgun. I do. It's right there. Jake says, I think I'm going to get the Grizzly. Jake, if you get it, let me know how that runs. I've always wanted, I've heard it ran, so. Good night, Fog. Bali says, gun, pistol, yes. Jody says, Walter PDP or SIG 365. Me, personally, a 365 because I like to build them out. And once you get the Walther, that's it. If you get a Walther PDP, I would get like an S Pro. But I like heavy guns, and the Pro has that Walther trigger. So if you get one of those, you're at about, the $1,800 range. And the most expensive, a stock SIG, is probably a Legion. You're looking at about $1,100. So you gotta, I don't know. I don't know if you're looking at a polymer or steel version. if you buy an FCU and you build it out with like an Icarus grip and a very extensive slide and a ramjet and all that stuff, you're looking at about $2,000. So, Loki says, I have a better 92FS for work. Is there any way I customize it or leave it how it is? Well, with the 92, it's the grips. You know, you can get lock grips or wraparound grips. That one is not optic ready. I believe so. Unless they make an optic ready version, I thought they didn't. Optic, and that's about it. People have been porting the gun, but if you shoot it fine, there's no reason to port it unless you want to get on target just a little bit faster. And trigger work, I guess. But I think it'd be fine the way it is. But if you want to change the look, I'd get grips. Jerome says, I just double tap with my tip. Fucking right, Jerome is back. I love it. Wait, did you do it on my face? I hope so. Bruce says, 3-4 hours, they supposed to start to let me. First time. Okay, yes. I can't wait, Bruce. Kozak says, please get a HK USP Expert 9mm. I might. Let me read the rest. The jet funnel is also a great add-on for faster reloads and good hand reset. Also, much like half your wall, another excellent competition pistol. I love mine. I thought about it. I really did think about it. The USP Expert 45. And then when I found out they had the 9, I was like, oh, I hate you, HK. I hate you. Because I love them so much. You know, I love HK. So, God damn you, Kozak. Now, I'll look at it. Please show your best gun, I beg. Bali, that depends on what its purpose is for best. Any phase rifle, Steve Cleaver, I do not. Thoughts on a 26X, Damien? I think it's cool. It's a very good idea for people that are having comfort issues with like the 19. If the 19 is too long and you want even shorter, now you have the 26X. So, Slickman says, what about the Smith & Wesson M&P steel frame 9mm competition? Oh, so that is the Spec series or the Spec 5 or something. That one's sweet. Do I have it? No. I don't have it. I've competed with that one, the competition, and it's aluminum, and, you know, it's just a nice shooting gun, but that metal one, I have not shot it yet. I've only held it. It's pretty cool. If you go shoot that one at competition, though, you'll be put in open class right away if you leave it the way it is because of the compensator. So data right there puts you at a disadvantage. So I wouldn't use it for competition. Unless you take the compensator off. Yeah, there are steel competitor. No, he's talking about the Spec series or the Spec 5 drop. Do you have a Glock? Yes, I do. Chicken nugget. Dabbing says 92 Evans needs regular cleaning, but it's an amazing pistol. It is. It is. Well, yeah. All guns like that, like 1911s, they needed, like, especially the double stacks, they're cleaned every so often. Like, it's not a Glock, guys. These guys are princesses. You have to clean them. Loki says, really, I have to remember that. Thanks, dabbing. Jake says, yeah, it's cheap too, $295. Yeah, that's pretty good. Do you have a Glock? Please answer me on something. I do. I have a Glock 47 right there, a 45 in that chassis, and a 48 right there. Let's see. Mando says, you not the real Pistol Pete. Okay, good night. Later, Mando. Slinkman says, I got a 75 B Omega, nice. 226, beautiful. 17 Gen 5, yeah, these are nice. 220 carry. SAR K245, I've not shot that. And a SIG 1911 TAC Ops. Ooh. Nice, Slinkman. Jake says, and it has slide cuts, making it look cool. I gotta look it up. This is, yeah, brother, I'm a collector too. I'd love to compete, but as an over-the-road truck driver, don't think I could compete with any goal of progression through a season. Yeah, I don't either. I have 3 kids that are young, and if you're going to do it and register on what's the app called? Practice Score, then you're dedicated. But I would just go as you can. If you're have the time, just go to one and just have fun with it. Don't progress through the season. Just go and have fun. Yeah, I have no business owning that many guns. You have no business. Correct, James. I'm Oriental. I should only have one AK-47 in the woods when I'm sleeping in the trenches or the tunnels. Any Chiappas you can show? Yes, I do have a Chiappa Rhino right there. 60 DS. Don't speak gibberish or it will be removed over his right shoulder. Ni hao, bro. What's up, Stylistic? Ni hao. Loki says I have the silver one. Nice. Freedom of speech, drop him. Oh, we're good, James. Doesn't hurt my feelings one bit. Tough guy. David says feeding wrap gave me trouble after getting too dirty. Just look at how high it is, level out, but it's a reliable gun. Yeah. Same with the 1911s. You know, it has a steep feed ramp. It sucks, but it is what it is. That might be ammo too, though, because you know some 9mm are longer or shorter than others. James owns 0 guns. Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, you're correct, Jackson. Dustin says with the Bread 92, check out Lane Tactical for trigger jobs. They have awesome triggers. Fly says close up of the BA Rhino. Okay, Fly. Okay. Mine's just a stock 60 DS. I don't know if I can get any closer. Yeah, just a stock 60 DS. No frills, no thrills. Just a badass pistol. Just a badass pistol. Do you have a Sand Viper? No. Removing myself now. Bye, Mando. Bye. Cyberdoof says, what is your opinion on plasma pistols? I love them. Teacher says, you're either really rich or single. No, I just save and buy what I like. Loki says, thank you, Pistol Pete. I appreciate it. I want to chrome it out like the cartel guns, but my friend said the polish is expensive. It is. Whatever you do, anything like that, it is, because the polishing takes time. So you're paying for the time that the person puts into it. Drop says, and I would do it. There's still consequences for what you say. Ooh, consequences. J-Bit says, have you held the new Alpha Foxtrot Rhymus? Yes, J-Bit, I've held it and shot it. The Israelite says, I have a Leo takedown, 7.5, 300 blackout with 5.56, 10.5 with FRT, 3 Sharp Brother lowers, Hellbreaker lower, love it. Hey, beautiful. That's nice. Kodak says, I'm an HK nut as well, laughing my ass off at, God damn you. I know, and I had to hold myself back buying the new VP9s, like the A1s. You know, I just like, it wasn't enough for me, because I still have a VP9 as well that sits in it, you know, the special place in case shit happens, you know, that kind. You see my neon? The neon. Yeah. J-Mitch says, Russian stuff, I'm guessing. What's up, Michael Martinez? Welcome back. David says, I have a... Something happened. 137 says, well, that's a fuck ton of guns. Thank you. I want the Spec 5. Yes, drop. It's pretty cool. Open slide cuts. Okay, Jake, I'm going to look at it. Dildora, hi. Kozak says, night, brother, take care. Hey, you too. David says, I have a Glock 45 9mm. It fires every time, no matter how often I clean it. If I'm not a Glock fanboy, but it shoots every time. It does. Dabbing. The Glock is undisputedly the most reliable gun there is. It is. It's an AK the AK of pistols. It runs. And when I say other guns need to be cleaned a lot, that's comparatively to like a Glock or a Smith & Wesson. What is a AR buffer tube? The long part. The part that the brace is stopped goes on that part. I like AK-47. I like it too. SD9, I don't have one, Chris. Sleekman says, I've been waiting to compete, wanted to compete in Texas. Glitchikov with my 5.56 Saiga for light open for fun. Yeah, I would do it, brother. It's fun. Then it gets even more addicting again. Conrad says, do you have a silence 50 cal? No, I do not. Loki says, my bad, I'm not in the loop recently with the new pistols. I'm not either. Joseph says, are those Terra Tactical Mega Extensions I see? Yes. Where do you see that? Wait, where is he seeing the Mega Extensions? There's no Megs up there. Yes, I do have Terran Tactical Mega Sections, but I don't see where that is, Joseph. I thought I put them all away. So he said, get it fully customized with ALG 3.5-pound single-stage trigger, J-Mac, Compensator, and Canadian gas piston in it. Nice. I love my ALG. The ALG trigger is king. Like the king for AK-47 triggers. What's a plasma pistol? It is what it sounds like, Loki. SIG 320 or High Point 10 mil. Oh, Gio, come on. 320. Think about it. If you were in a room full of baddies, you could just, not baddies, not them, the bad guys. You could just throw it in the air. It's like a grenade. Chris says, hey Pete, last time I was on, which has been a while, I asked you about the TTI combat, did some research, and took your advice, got the SFX rival, and it's easy my favorite piece. Oh, Chris, I am happy to hear that. And welcome back. Maverick says, guys, he will get to everyone's comments, so be patient. Thank you, Maverick. Joe is back. Gojo. Dabbing says, do you like Zastava AKs? I do, Dabbing. I love them. This is a Zastava right here. So that's a Zastava. Gabriel says, do you have a Chris Vector? No, I do not. I'm thinking about getting one in 10 mil, though. I really am. Jake says, I had wanted to buy a Taurus G3C, but I think I'm going to get the Grizzly instead. And let me know how that works, seriously. Jake says, fly, about to crash. Good night, Pete. Glad I caught some of this good of the stream. Good to see you. Hey, later, fly. Jay Sharp is back. Hi, Pistol B. What's up, Jay Sharp? Ventura says, brother, that's the most American WAP I've ever seen. Thank you very much. Fly says, see a drop. Everyone's saying hi. Everyone's talking. Ian says, picking my M70 up to 30th. Hey, give me a gang, you know, your heart, you know. Cause we love each other. I can't wait till you get it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Devin says, I saw the Yugo AK. That one, there are 2 AKs up there. Fly says, I'm about to pass out. Bye, Sharp. Okay, everyone's saying bye. Riff Raff says, I just bought a CZ Scorpion Evo 3 today. Nice. I was looking at it for months. Hey, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. Fly says, good to see you too, Drop. Be safe. McCarl says, my awesome brother from a different mother. I am sorry I have to say goodnight. Goodbye. Take care and have an awesome weekend and week. And hopefully we see you soon. I will be back tomorrow. We are trying to finish the month strong, so I'm going to go as many days as I can. Let's see. Drop says, is it the pistol or the carbine? Wait, who's Drop talking to? Not me. I don't think. David says, M70s are flawless. You need to you need to smack around the polymags a bit to make sure the ammo feeds correctly. But other than that, they will run every time. They will. That's why I like the metal mags. Q50 says hi. Mick Love says, I'll take embroidery, yo. I'll take embroidery, yo. Yoy. Yes. Devin says, Yugo Serbian. Oh, yes. So, yeah, I do have a Serbian over there. That may be controversial. Maybe. Sally says, can I get a close-up of the AR? On the wall? Wait, which one? The 6 arc? Fly says, stream boss, now I can sleep. Tiger uppercut! Wait, was it a tiger uppercut? I think it was. Oh, that's funny. Thank you, Fly. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it, guys. And he now is the stream boss. Whoa. Fly looks good up there. Not gonna lie. He looks good up there. Good night, Fly. I hope you dream of me. Gay or not, it's okay. The 6 arc. Close up? Well, what do you let me see. You gotta remember everything's on a tripod. And we are dead, so otherwise I wouldn't be able to do this. Let's see. So like I said yesterday, it's the PRS stock. And I like the vertical the more vertical Magpul grip. Let's see. There's a Trigger Tech in there. Wilson Combat Lower. I forgot what handguard is, but that doesn't really matter. It's just aesthetics. But it has a 24-inch Shaw barrel and a ultra dive brake. Hey guys, if you need a brake, that is the brake right there. And then Athlon up there. But yeah, that's my 1,000-yard gun. So. But after 1,000, like, I can go 1,200 yards with it, but then the grouping starts to spread. It's because it's a really flat bullet, like flat shooting bullet, trajectory wise, but it's a light bullet. So, let's see. Chris says, I did go with the polymer frame rival, but I think I'm going to add a brass backstrap for weight, but the trigger is unbelievable. Nice, Chris. Now, get the steel frame rival S. Or just, yeah, get that. That thing is all steel. And they make like the silver one or the chrome one, and they make it like a black one called like Midnight or Dark Side. Oh, Dark Side. It's a Dark Side. 6 Arc says drop. Slim says, are those weapons real? Yes. Wow, States or Russia? Brazil. Pat says, Brazil, bro. Pat says, oh man, what did this guy say? God, some people are so violent, aren't they? Violent people. I'm not violent. This is just weird. Thank you, guys. Slim says, cool though. Pat says, so does the equal 10? So wait. Pat, say it again. Just said I did go with the gray and gold, and it's just different. Yeah, it is. It is. Stylic Flair says that shit is sick. Wow, you outdid yourself. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever make another AR like that. I really don't. And then like it really doesn't need it, but it does have the it's not the JP silent buffer, it's the other one. The one I was trying to figure out what it is called. I can never remember. I think it starts with an A. Armor Core or Arm Spec. Whatever it is. It's the cheaper version of it. I really don't see a difference with that if it's in an AR like that. In an AR like a 16-inch that, you're like, yeah, okay, that makes a difference. That one doesn't. But yeah, it's and I forgot the trigger is it's a Trigger Tech. I don't know if it's a diamond in that one, but that one has a very, very light trigger. I should weigh it one day. I think it's like a pound. Ross says, I want to get the FN Reflex as my first carry. Hey, if you can shoot it well, yeah, why not, right? Drop says, no, just USP-CA. Drop's talking to someone else. I think. No, Slickman says, do you yourself shoot 3-gun right? Oh, no, I don't. I'm thinking about the rifle ones. Those are called PRSs. I might do my first one in a few months here if I get time. But I don't know what to expect. It'll be my first one. No 3-gun. Oh, drop saying USPSA. Yeah, thank you, drop. Me and drop both times someone for 5 at the time, so does it make it? Yes, it does. You always add it together. Drop says no, don't listen to him. Pat says, oh no, don't listen to him. We just canceled the other. Oh, you're serious? Oh, you did cancel him out. Wait, does that really cancel him out? Okay. I thought you guys were just playing around. Jefferson says, Gabe owners say you only own PSA and all those guns belong to some guy you paid to film at his location. Who's Gabe? What is Gabe owners? I don't know. No, this is my house. I don't need to prove it to you, but what do you want me to do to prove it? Because it's funny when I prove people wrong. Do you prefer 556 or 762? Well, actually, no. You're correct. You're correct. I don't know. Wait, Jefferson, who is Gabe owners? Can someone do that for me, please? One of my mods or someone nice. What is that? Is that a channel? I want to know. Do you prefer 556 762? 556. Yeah, it's cheaper. Laugh a lot, funny, right? Sleepless Stoner says you should chug glue on stream. I would, but I don't think I don't know. You'd have to pay me enough. Ryan says, what is your opinion on the IWA Masada? It's a nice looking gun. I have not shot that one though. I really seen anyone talk about it because not that many people have it. Jefferson says Gabe owners. Surely you've heard of him. No, I have not. Oh yeah, is that? I thought it was a typo at first. Job says, yeah, just like how I can time someone out for 5 minutes, then do it again for 10 seconds, and it will do 10. Oh, okay. Hiru says sniper, yes. Base says, just stopping by to say, hey, Pete. What's up, Base T-Mod? Slink says, personally, I don't hate PSA. I think they provide a good variety of functional firearms to people who don't have thousands of dollars of disposable income. I agree. I do have a dagger right there. I do have one PSA dagger. What is Gabe? Ryan says game? No, he said Gabe again. Eric says, bro, grab that Canik with the gold off the wall and show it. That thing is crazy. I can't, Eric. I can't touch guns on live. Let's see. Jefferson says Gabe owners. I don't know who that is. Jefferson said, wait. Big Homie says, I'm a felon. Do you recommend 6.8 non-lethal gun or crossbow home defense? The non-lethal. Because the crossbow would not be non-lethal. Let's Grow says, giveaway. Yes. Gabe owners. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Ask your local Leo. Dabbing says, I have Palmetto 16-inch AR and it's been reliable for 3 years. I want it. Yeah, and I've heard that story too. You gotta understand that if something's expensive doesn't mean it's gonna last longer. Now, there's certain parts you can buy that are expensive that will last longer, but just because you spend a lot of money on a firearm doesn't mean that firearm will have any malfunctions. John says, I think he's trying to say you're gay. I don't think he is. He keeps saying Gabe. That's weird. Ryan says, do you know Lou Skunt? What is that? That's one of those things, right? Like tree grow. Let me say it fast. Lou Skunt. Ah! Wait, why'd you? Oh, okay. Big Homie says thank you. Of course. Maybe. I'm caught up. Okay, let's see. this is weird that I have 55 people in here and I'm caught up. That's just, it's weird. Oh man, this is not gonna work. Well, we need 98 more subscribers, people. That's it. It will be 11K. Let's go. Subscribe. Hurry up. Let's see. JC says, I got better aim than you. Yes, you probably do. I cannot shoot. I suck. Oh, no, says Jay. Yeah. Ow. Sleekman says, I have a PSA GF5 AKM nice with ALG trigger. Nice. JMac 4-port muzzle brake, SLR Rifle Works, Amlock handguard, and a FN Herschel heavy barrel. Well, that AKM is running with the ALG trigger. Have you bump shot that yet? Or, you know what you can do with the ALG trigger. Game owners. Yes, Jefferson. I need one. Yes, Keeley Hall. We all do. We all need one, right? Yeah, I just look up Gabe owners. There's no Gabe owners. He's just, I don't know. Gay owners? Gay. Let me say it fast. Gabe owners. Gay boners? He's saying gay boners. I think he's saying gay boners. Let's say, you gotta say it fast. Gay boners. Gay boners. Did that sound like gay boners? I think it did. Jason says, I'm just joking, brother, and I just subscribed. You have a good night and enjoy your life, boss. Hey, you too, JC. Thank you. I wasn't joking. He probably does. Jay Sharp says, Jeffrey is messing with you. Jefferson needs to shut up. Oh. I got it, but I finally... Sharp, I got it now. Logic says, who are you? What the fuck? This is Logic. Jay Will says, dope collection. Damn. Thank you, Jay Will. Did you like to subscribe as well? He did. Thank you. Job says, I'm me. That's him. And this is Pete. He says, almost sounds like you're saying Game Warden. I think it's Gay Boner. Gay Boners. It is Gay Boners. God. That guy's good. That one, that's a new one. I'm not going to lie. Gay Boners. Oh, man. Slicklet says, I think PSA is fine. It is. I don't understand the hate they get. Of course, there are more expensive and higher quality firearms, but PSA is great and fine budget. The thing is, like, and it happens with some people here, is gun pride. Gun pride is something where if you buy something and you're told that it's not as good as what they have, or you say like it's better than what someone else's have, that's your gun pride, because you don't want to be told that the shit you bought it sucks. And people have that, and they have this thing you're talking about, where if you don't have what they own, then you suck. It's a hate that people need to stop doing on gun people, because we're getting taken down by the left every day. New rules, this taken away, this and that. Why rag on someone because they have something lesser than you? It's stupid. That's why I like all guns, and I have budget guns and high-end guns. I just like guns. And I love you guys for having guns as well. Goon says, did you get beat up as a child? My dad beat me, yes. Yes, he did. But then I was an angry child because of that, and I beat up kids outside of home. I was a bully. But yes, I did get beat up. I was not a good child, so I think that's why he beat me. J. Will says, you ever shoot a Fusion XP Pro? Yes, I have. If so, how was it? It's a good gun. I just personally don't like the look of it, is all. I don't like the grip either. But as far as accuracy and everything, it's good. It shoots great. Takes Glock mags, which is awesome. I would put like maybe some grip tape around it if you were thinking about it. But if you aesthetically like it, you'll like the gun. Quick D, I'm gonna say Quick D says, let me guess, you drive a Honda Civic that's souped up or a WRX? Oh man, Quick D, quite the opposite. Drop says, did you? Question mark. Yeah, I gotta give props on that one. Anthony says, love that back wall setup. Thank you. Welcome, Anthony. I just hate ugly guns. Yeah, I know you do, Drop. I hate ugly guns too, like the high point. Drop laughing. But Bakwi says B. Please sub is back. He says the first gun that I got was a Draco. Anthony says thanks. Sharp. Bakwi says, bro, you are a good person inside. Me? I know, I am. I'm a great person inside and outside. I'm just a nice guy. This is when I was young. This is younger days, guys. Let's see. Sharp says, Anthony, please subscribe to my friend Pistol Pete. Hey, and subscribe to Jay Sharp. He's trying to grow his channel too, guys. Mr. Reddit says, Second Amendment is the mistake loser. Oh, God damn, this guy's... full-fledged G-Wagon. This is my 9th one, not of this model, but I drive a Cadillac XTSV. Full-fledged G-Wagon. Josh says, did you get into the 80% lowers? I have never got into them. J. Will says, what is your favorite pistol? My Staccato XC. Quick D says, what you want everyone to own guns? What about the people that have Glocks with switches and Dracos? No, not those. Well, Dracos is okay, but not switches. Drop says, depends on the purpose. Andy says, thanks for the welcome, Pistol B. Of course. Oil says, why you sell stealth arms? I shouldn't have. But I trying to remember what gun I got, but I upgraded. So I could have passed up the deal. The guy gave me this killer deal. And I was like, I gotta get rid of the stealth arms. So that's the only reason why. Mr. Reddit said, America needs mandatory psych evaluation and training for gun ownership. I kind of agree with that. Let's see. Drop says they are fine if you are safe with it. Yeah. Okay, I will subscribe. Thank you, Anthony. Peter Parker says, damn, look at all those guns. I'm just trying to get my first Glock build. I'm just waiting for the 26s frame to ship. Nice. You're going to like it. G-Wagon. I wish I had a G-Wagon. Those straps on the wall, any real cough? No. Nope. None, daddy-o. Pat says, Peter, I talked with Glock store. They start to ship out next week. All real, says Drop. They are real. Damming says, if you are in the U.S., then the Second Amendment is as it stands. It shall not be infringed, automatic, or not. It all boils down to the criminal justice system, which is corrupt and needs to be reformed. Yes. Here, says, Jawan. How's the live going tonight? It's going good. Or it's okay. It's decent. Dominador says, can I have some Glock 18? Yes. Do you have a military? Joshua says, do you like military surplus? I do. There's one that was local that I used to frequent all the time. I just like those those stores. I think they're cool. You walk around and you're like, wow, 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 wow. So, yeah, I like them. Give me a second here. God, you know, YouTube or Big Brother has been kind of nice to me, you know, opening the doors to these live streams. So it's nice. But they got me fucking bunkered down on my videos. My videos are like shorts have thousands of views. It's a short. That's what people watch. Mine have, well, I mean, the newest one has 300 views. That's amazing. Very happy about that. Oh, Peter says, hell yeah, thanks, Pat. How many guns do you want to own? Official, about 70. Slickbat says, if you had only had one pistol to compete with from what you own, what one would you pick? You mean like it's one and done, never again? That sucks. That. Oh yeah, that's not a good question. My Staccato XE. Josh says a bunch. Josh says, do you own any cool historical guns? I do not. The coolest one I think is my Nazi gun, the P38. But that's, yeah, I don't have many cool historical guns. Kevin says, the room is sick. Thank you, Kevin F. Like and subscribe. Ikaki says hi. Hi, Ikaki. RBG says, congratulations. Thank you for what exactly? But I'll take it. Thank you. I love guns, Kevin F. I do too. I'm an ammo sexual and I cannot stop thinking about them. I just love them. Ikaki says M60. I do not have an M60 if that's what you're asking. So yeah. That's the only way I'm going is these cough drops. I don't know if you can overdose on them. Yeah, eat them like candy. Good. I'm just saying. M60. Tactical Llama, what's up, brother? Welcome back. How was your weren't you on live? No, wait, he wasn't. Oh, what's up, Tactical Llama? He says, hey, 2A people. Tactical Llama. Do you have an AK? He says K-Den. Yes, I do, K-Den. I do have an AK. Florida is so nice now. Oh, Ryan. Because you can't open carry? Is that why? Drop says he do. Nick K says, do you have a CZP-10? No, I don't. High Tactical Llama. Yep. Says Drop. Seth says, what flavors of 1911s do you have? Just 9mm. Just 9mm. If you're talking about like manufacturers, I have Staccato, Stealth Arm, not Stealth Arm, Staccato. What is it called? Fucking company. Whoever makes a PV and a Demolition. And Smith & Wesson and Springfield. I think that's it. Sickman says, I wanted a P38K, not a post-production cut barrel, but an original P38K. Factory with a frame-mounted front sight. Yeah, they're sexy. Ryan says, walked in a gas station with my Beowulf today. Gangster. Tactical says, no live today. Gotcha. It's okay, though. It's a nice break, right? I'm just trying to finish the month strong. Jason says, are you sick as well, Pete? Yes. I've been sick since I was in vacation, so I've been sick for like 3 or 4 weeks, actually. Let's see. All kinds of 1911 says Drop. Raven says, are you tactical or tactical? Raven, I would say I'm tactical cool. I'm not gonna lie. He slickly says drop. You don't have a P10. I do not. Debbie says Florida's officially an open carry state, which is great. Gotcha. Slickman says STI. No, I mean I have staccatos, but not the old STI models. What's your fave? Says Seth. The staccato XC. Slickman says STI staccato. Yes, I don't have. If you're talking about the first 2011 that STI made when they were still STI, I don't have one of those. Hazen says, bro, got the John Wick arsenal. Thank you very much. Thank you, brother. Please like and subscribe, new people. The doors have been opened once again. Joshua, thank you, brother, for the super. It says, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Then again, M1895 is the greatest revolver of all time. Joshua, I agree now. It's right there. I agree. Did you get yours yet? Or did you pick yours up? I forgot what you said yesterday or 2 days ago. Sharp says, I've been hitting the ivermectin. It's making me feel so much better, brother. I don't know what that is. 3 would know what that is. I would not. But I'm glad it's working, J Sharp. Drop says, what is the CZ other than a Scorpion? Well, there's a few of them. I don't remember the model numbers. Are you talking about the ones that look like the Scorpion? The other one is a, I had to look it up. Robert says, Smurp. Arthur says, what name is Pistol or Pete? My birth name is Wilmer Anderson Cooper. Just kidding, Arthur. Joshua says both. Joshua says I just got it. Nice, Joshua. Guardian says grab the G2 3C G4 and a G3 2C G4. That's a mouthful, right? Hey, that's awesome. Congrats, brother. Slickman says, you ever compete with a revolver? Hell no. First of all, I don't even have the holster set up for that. But some of those guys, there's one guy that I swear to God, he can reload a revolver faster than I can do any of my guns. Like, I'll be like, yeah. No, I would never. And plus, it would cost some money because I would have to get the mag holders for it. Devin says, oh man, you didn't need the ivermectin. Just don't take the jab. Oh, you need to get some ivermectin. Oh my God, I wish 3 wasn't sleeping. I don't know. Drop says the one you have. Oh, a CZ75. Yeah, I have a Scorpion. It hasn't been on the wall in quite some time. Yeah, it's not on the wall. Yeah, I have the Scorpion and the CZ75 SP01 right there. And then a Shadow. Alonso says, PPK. What do you think of a PPK? It sucks. It sucks to shoot. And it's only a 380. But I'm going to get one. I 2 chances to get one. And I didn't grab it in time and someone else grabbed it. Motherfuckers. And why do I want a PPK? It's iconic. It's James Bond. Why not get one, right? It's a fucking James Bond gun. You have to get an all-silver one. You can't get the black one. That is just stupid. Alonzo, I would pick it up. 100%. Greg says, got it on the compensated kick. Or on the got on the compensated kick. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's addicting, right? Bloodbath says, you have the coolest gun wall ever. Thank you, Bloodbath. I hope you guys like and subscribe, especially Bloodbath, because I like his name. So he says, yo, nice guns, bro. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Double tap your favorite weapon and see what happens. Truth Hurt says, when driving, are your guns locked up? Yes. Well, this room is kind of like a safe already. And then especially when I leave town, they go into a bigger giant safe. Josh says, I'm getting an old Ivor Johnson 32 Smith & Wesson. It's a piece of garbage. I love it. Joshua, I feel you. I love garbage guns. I don't know why. John says, oh yeah, that is the one. Thanks, BD. Oh, Drop, I got you. Alon says, super iconic. Yes, it is James Bond. Oh, it's so cool. Have you heard of Rival Arms? I'm going to say no, Alonzo. Because I can't think of what it is. But I'm going to say no, but I've seen a lot. I'm gonna say no. Orta says hi. Hi, Orta. Tried to burn mine. Says, I have a old U.S. revolver, 32. Nice. Nice try to burn me. True says, no, I mean in car. Oh, no. No, it's on me. If it's in the car, it's on me. It's on my person or in the it's where I can grab it easy. You know, it's not in like a safe or anything. Damick says, have you seen a UFO? No, but I wish I have. Or will. Because I do believe there's other life. I just want to see it before I die. Pistol Politics says, yo, fam! What's up, Pistol Politics? How are you? Orta says, High Points and Jamini's arms are where it's at. I don't know what the Jim and Nez arms are, though. High Points are fucking sweet. And it says, my daughter is both blind and deaf. Last Christmas, Santa brought her cousin. We are just blessed she isn't dating a colored guy. A black guy. Chu says, wow, challenging with your guns. Yes, I don't. It's on me. New hoodie today. Yes, Pistol Pot. It's a new hoodie every day. But yeah, this one is my right to bear arms. See, right to bear arms. And he's wearing a Pistol Pete Worldwide t-shirt. This guy's gangster. This guy's a cutie. True says, is it legal to open carry in a car where you live? Yes. I can have it on. I can just have it on my seat if I get pulled over. It can be anywhere. So yeah, that's fine. Don says, do you own a Saiga 12? No. What's going on with those 12 gauge, the Saigas? Because I'm getting a lot of questions about it. Are they having a sale somewhere or something? Usually when something gets pumped up like this, the questions, people are seeing it somewhere, like on sale, or another YouTuber a big YouTuber is making a video on it or something. I'm just wondering why the influx of questions on that one. Pistol Politics is laughing. Drop says no. Hey, Pistol Politics says drop. Truth says awesome. Chaos Theory says we just got full open carry in Florida. That's nice. Now, I do have to ask you guys this. You guys that are excited about this. Why are you excited? Is it because it was something you can't do, and now that you can do it, you're gonna do it? I'm serious question. I'm just wondering why. I can't open carry. I can, but I just don't believe in it. I was just wondering why. Don says they're badass. Okay. I thought there was an influx of sale or something going on. Justin says, what's good? Drop, he's chilling. Void says, how much the yellow gun you said is the most expensive? Talk more about it. So that I spent about $7,000 on that gun so far. So the gun is a Staccato XE. It's 4,300. Then I put the Terran Tactical grips on it, which is another $5, and then the mainspring. It's about another $6. You guys add this up. I don't want to add it up. Then the infinity trigger forgot, $200 maybe for the trigger, $150. I think it was $200. It's an infinity trigger. Then she has a Surefire on it. It does have a knurled mag release from Atlas. I forgot how much that is. And then the custom tin coating was about 4 or 5. What else is on there? Help me, guys. You guys know more than me. SRO. There's something else on that gun. Oh, the magwell. The 10 tactical magwell. That's it. And I think if you add it up, it's close to $7,000. Pizbox says, wait, no, Saiga is no longer imported, so I doubt that there is a sale. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you, Sharp. Pistol says, somebody just got shot in the AutoZone open carrying in Florida. That's crazy. I don't. Because someone was someone trying to take his gun? Pistol? John says, I don't see the point of open carry. I don't either. As a CCW holder, I don't really get the open carry thing. I don't get it. I'm just kidding. I respect why you guys are doing it. I just wanted to see why. Kayla says, we got constitutional carry a couple years ago, but now you can open carry, so when I'm riding my motorcycle and my shirt goes up, the cops can't bug me about it. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Josh with the dollar. Thank you. He says, peace, bro. Hey, thank you, brother. Peace. Pistol says, the Batman. Oh, the Batman. Did you see that video? I love that video. Voice says, oh God, can you show us up close of my Staccato? Yeah. Sounds like you're making yourself a much bigger target. It does to me, but I mean, there's reasons behind it, and whenever people tell me these reasons, I understand it, but I just want to, sometimes there's different reasons. Yeah, I can't grab the gun off the wall. It's just their rules. YT has rules. If I grab it, they cut the stream and ban me for like a week. Rockets, hello. Whoa, that's a lot of guns. How much was it? We'll say, for now on, we're gonna say 200K. Is that a fair number, guys? I'm just gonna make something up. Alonzo says, when have the cops ever bugged someone for that? Yeah, it's different in each state, but yeah, I don't know. Kayla says, I got pulled over on a motorcycle because the cops can see the grip of my pistol once. Oh, okay. Damn. Gloria says, that's hard. I'm pretty sure it's hard. Rocket says, dang. Sharp says, Alonzo, depends on which state you live in. JT says, hi. Hi, people. Like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 11,000 subs today. And it's going to happen with your guys' help. I can't do it. No, we're not going to get there today. We need 93 more subs. That's quite a bit. And I'm tired. So, I don't know how long we go for. D-Rav says, bro thinks someone's going to run up in his trap. I doubt it. But if you want to try. Google says, good boy. Like it sub, says Alonzo. 6'7". 4'5". Right, Alonzo? I asked my kids, I was like, what does 4'5" mean? They're like, I don't know. I'm like, oh. Java says, people come up behind and take people's guns all the time. Yeah, it's dumb. Me says, where is my sis at? I think she's sleeping. Yeah, she's upstairs sleeping. She works tomorrow. D-Rev says, good shit, bro. 6'7". Job says, at work, I think. No, she's upstairs sleeping. She works tomorrow, 7 to 7. Ugh. What beats me? Lonzo's laughing. Lonzo, right? 4-5. I went to my kid's school the other day. They had this barbecue, and how old is it? What grade is he in? Third grade? Third grade. Yeah, third grade. Or was it fifth grade class? I forgot. It's the third or fifth grader. But man, the line in the cafeteria, all I saw kids were going 6, 7. I'm like, you don't even know. I was like 4, 5. They were looking at me like, and I'm like, son, I'm cool, right? He's like, yeah, Dad, you're cool. I'm like, good. Me says, oh, snaps, I called her. Yeah, no, she's sleeping. Shane says, nice airsoft gun. Thank you. Thank you, Shan. Thank you so much. Adrian says, I have a problem holding an 1911. How are you supposed to hold it? Do you have medium-sized hands? Like, is it a traditional 1911 or a double stack? So I'll give you the way that everyone explains it. I won't talk about pressure points or anything like that, okay? Because then it just gets too long. I like the pistols in the background. Thank you, Ilagus. Thank you. The first thing you want to do when you're holding a 1911 or any gun is you want the gun in line with your forearm. Okay, if you're holding the gun and it's not in line with your forearm and you're able to hold it in line with your forearm, then you're holding it wrong. But if you have short, stubby fingers like drop them, then you may have to off-center how you hold the gun. So I mean right here. So when you're holding the gun, you want it in line. So what you do, a good way to do is you could just open up your palm or your hand and then drop the gun like right where it lands in here. You know, where it's perfect. Then grip the gun. So if I do that, if you see it, my gun is in line with my arm. And what that causes is that when you know, people say, oh, put the meat right here. Okay, yeah, when you do that and you present out, now you can put more pressure on the back strap of the gun. And that also makes it so almost the whole back of the gun is against your palm. It's not off-center like this. So if you watch some YouTubers shooting the gun, they don't show the targets. They just shoot the gun, and the target's like 5 yards away. They don't show it. But if you look, because they're doing a video, you can see the whole like bottom part of the gun. And there's this hand that they talk about putting the meat in is like way up here, and then you see the whole bottom of the gun, the back of the grip. That's technically not the right way to hold the gun. Unless you have short, stubby fingers like drop them. Then you have to, you have to adjust the grip like this so you can get to the trigger. Drop, I love you. Favorite pistol would be my Staccato XE. Shane says Drop him clearly has no sense of humor. Yes, he does. Drop's awesome. Shan, Drop is awesome. Harry says, maybe you should get a Nerf gun so you can demonstrate pistol grips. Yeah. And this is the thing, too, is that every gun is different. Every single gun. It's just the ergonomics of the gun. Like, when I grip this gun, this X Macro, is totally different than how I grip this gun. Because of the grip size and length of pull. So, but there are people on there, and that's why I don't watch YouTube or gun tubers, is they're just the information they give, it just pisses me the fuck off. Like, it really irks my nerves. So I don't watch other gun tubers. I don't. Once in a while, I'll see someone because I'm subscribed to you guys, and I'll watch your shit. But I don't go and watch, like, some of these giant YouTubers that have 1 million subscribers. I'm like, how? Why? I have my suspicions, but I'm not going to say. So, yeah. Zach says, my boy got hella custom work. Mad respect, dog. That shit costs fire. Yes, thank you, Zach. Thank you for seeing it. Do you like the Louis Vuitton one? Yes, sir. So please like and subscribe. Drop says, how are you holding it? It's annoying when you have to answer that question 500 times. I know. Czech Republic guy says, hey, Adonis guns in the background real? Yes, they are real. Drop, you should that one right. Are they real? John says, any tips for a newly opened gun store owner? Whoa. Yes, I do. And you're going to hate me for it. But it's the employees. Well, obviously advertising, but the employees. It is hard to find employees that know what they're talking about. So, whoever you hire, just make sure that if they don't know something, because there's a lot to know about these guns, that they make some shit up so they don't lose face in front of the customer. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. And they have to be nice. Because you go into a gun store, and there's some people that think they're so fucking hard. Like, oh, I'm a big gun. I can't shoot. It's like, shut the fuck up. No one wants to be helped by that. No one wants to be helped like that. And people want customer service. They don't want to walk in there feeling smaller than someone that can't really shoot. I know, I've seen it many times. So, yeah. Advertisement, obviously, but customer service. So, employees. Employees is so important. Ask these people. How many times have you gone to a gun store and the gun guy thought he was so fucking tough, or he was a dick face? You know, it's like, shut the fuck up. I see it all the time. But John, if you're opening a new store, congratulations. I'll come work for you. John says, though these are personal, not a gun store. Yes. Nickel says, do you own a Walther VP9? The Walther does not make a VP9. That is HK. And if you're asking about the HK VP9, yes, I have 3 of them. True that, Pete. Yes. Thank you, Drop. Drop says, if they don't know anything, tell the truth. Yeah, tell the truth. Just be like, let me find the answer out. I'll be right back. Or let's go ask the owner, or let's go ask this person. Or let me look it up. Just don't make shit up. Oh my God. I told this story before, but I walked into a guy. A customer was asking an employee. He's like, so do you want the more MOA on a red dot, close up, or further distance? And he proceeds to tell him the opposite of the truth. Like, when you're shooting further distance, you want a smaller MOA. Because what that is, MOA is a minute of angle. And at 100 yards, that dot will cover an inch of the target. And at 100 yards, that target, when you look at it with your real eye, it's maybe, it's small. So if you get a big MOA, that's going to cover the fucking target. Well, anyways, that's a different story. And he told him the opposite. And I'm like, and I felt bad because he was going to buy the optic. He was going to buy a red dot to shoot far distance, like a 100-yard target, and buy like a 12 MOA dot. And I was like, oh, no, sir, actually, no, that's incorrect. And I had to bust in. Usually I shut the fuck up because it's not my place. It's not my store. I don't work there. You're not paying me. If it's something that's detrimental that I think that might hurt you or might impede you from getting better, I will say something on the side. I won't make the employee feel stupid. But that one hurt me. That was like, you need to shut the fuck up, bro. Okay, I'm not allowed there anymore. I'm just kidding. Sir Blith, what's up? Shan says high point or Sig. 100%. C. Thompson says, amazing wall, dude. Thank you. Robert Reyes, welcome back. Says, I know you have a Desert Eagle. I know you're. I know they're real. I know you are from Brazil and the Vietnam. Yakuza, I have no idea. Robert Reyes, I love you. I am Yakuza. John says, it's happening on both spectrums, both good and bad, but they were honest if they don't know. Yes. Sheriff says, yes, I don't like the attitude behind the counters. It turns me off right now. Yes, it does. Makes you not want to buy from the store. And that would suck because, if you like the store or like the owner or, whatever the case, it sucks. Serious Bliss says a lot of gun shops in South Africa have such bad service. Treat you like you dumb and take and talk down to you. Take weeks to come back, etc. Yes. Yeah. It's Jeff says there's a place I go to they can identify the gun by its sound. That's good. With a lot of guns in the wall. I was amazed. I am amazed by that shit still. I can't do that. Maria says, bro, Airsoft's collection is lit. Thank you. They're real. Jan Nicholas says 92X or Shadow 2, which is the best? Shadow 2. Shadow 2. The 92X performance is a very close runner-up. But that's just me. The Shadow 2 is amazing. King says hi. That's King. Shan says, you sound tactical as fuck. You're probably a beast at range. I am. I'm a decent shot. I'll say that. OVO says, tell me some of trading war stories. I'm not in the military. I just shoot competitively. Job says, if his hands were not messed up, yeah, he probably would. Shan says, Marie made that joke already. Nothing says, nah, if you mess with him, GG chat. Shan says, even if the SIG shoots itself. Yes. Ovi says, agree. Send it in, Shan. Wait, did I miss a message from Shan? No, I don't think I did. Ken, what's up, Ken? OVO says, tell him what you can do with Mac 11. Tell him what you can do with the Mac, what I could do? I wish I had one, first of all. Arnold says, hello. Where Kalash? Kalash. She's in the sweatshop. She was not being a good girl, and I had to put her there. I wanted to be like, good girl, but now she's bad girl. Alonzo says, I gotta stop trolling, Pete. Alonzo, wait, why? What did you say? What did Alonzo say? Am I missing these comments? Alonzo, what did you do? Are you trolling in real life? Alonzo's trolling in real life, I think. Job says, you think? I do. Wait, what? What drop? What's going on? Confused with this, with your guys' conversation. Oi says, you swallow it or spit it? I usually swallow it. Oh, yeah. Alonzo says, not I hear that fellow. I knew it, Alonzo, you really freaking troll. Arnold says, yeah. Tommy says, how's everyone's hammer hanging? What's up, Tommy John? Mine's okay. It's not hanging, it's like turtling. But yes, it's different story. All right, let's go. We are almost at 11K, not there yet. Rick Henry says low. I bet. No way. Here he says, do you ever run into bullet setback with your carry ammunition? I noticed the other day that my chambered round was hella push. Curious what to do about it. Nothing. The rounds you're buying are just that type of round. If you buy... do I have... Oh, actually... Here, if you buy a like a Hornady Critical Duty like this, here, this doesn't get. I use this one all the time. I don't think it can be pushed in actually. Because it's like riveted around here. It has. I don't know how they do it. Drop. Do you know how to do it? I don't know what the physics on it is, but there's like this. I don't know texturing. It's something around it. Is making it so it won't go in. It just won't. It won't push in. So I don't know how they do it. If you guys know, explain it. But I know this round does not get pushed in. But like my my SIG carry rounds, what do I have them here? Get pushed in. And I got sick of it. I'm like, you save $10 or $15, but like if you don't cycle those rounds, like, take the one that was pushed in just a little bit and cycle it to the bottom, it's gonna be pushed in like a fucking like him. It's gonna look like this. And I don't like it. I'm like, well, it's just better to get this. Plus, this is a better bullet any fucking way. Jay Sharp says, ew, stuck to the leg. I need a shower. Ooh. Drop. Stuck to like the lower leg, right? Are those real? Yes. Wait, Bandit, you know that. The CZ with the blue plate is fighter. Yeah, so that's a SPL1 tactical. 87 says, send me $100, I'll send you 1,000. Let's put your trust to the test. You go first. It's not my first drug deal. Time says, what holster you use for competition? I use a few different ones. Where are my holsters? So I have, let me look at them. I have like 4 different belts. Black Scorpion is one with the speed holster, so the one where it has like magnets on it. Then I have the what the fuck is that called? The Ghost belt. That one I have a speed holster for that one. Plus I have like a what is this called? Just a regular holster for my Glocks. This one's closer to get. So just a regular holster. It's still a speed holster because half of it's cut off. But this one, has the lock right here. The other speed holster is just a magnet. If you want to see that. Here, I'll grab it. It's right there. I gotta clean up these belts anyways. I have them just on the floor because every time I come home from a comp, I just grab them and throw them off. So the Ghost one, this is Ghost speed holster right here. That's a speed holster for the host. For them, I just like to use the regular pouches. And it's, yeah, see, it's a... Ghost is a really sturdy belt. It's not a double alpha, but fuck it. I can get 4 of these for 1 double alpha. And then... Oh, wait, this is my... Oh, and then I have a... It's not out here, but I have a Core Essentials belt that is out there. And then here's another Black Scorpion. So this one I might use for my MP5. Or my Scorpion, or my SIG. I might use this one. I don't know where my other holsters are. When it's comp day, it's hustling and bustling for me. I'm like, where the fuck is my shit? But yeah, now I gotta fight other stuff, but I have till Tuesday. Let's see. Ugg boots or sports boots, says Sion. Ugg boots, of course. J Shep says, how you don't shoot it, can it overpress your barrel? Yeah, if it's pushed in too far, yeah, if it's pushed in a little bit, you can still shoot it, but yeah, if it looks like a turtle head, like, yeah, don't shoot it. Ovi says that's rough. Crimp ring. Yeah. Is that the term for it? But if it is, yeah, the crimp ring. Glock 44, no. Picture of 6'7". No, I don't. Indeed. Crimp ring. Thank you, guys. Robert says CZ with safety or decocker. I can't get the safety down for shit. Decocker all day. Yeah. This one is a decocker. That one is the safety. It just depends on what you like. But in competition, that it does matter too. Do you have any high point? I do have a C9 with a compensator right there. Is it crimped so they won't? It is crimped so they won't push it. Yes. Speaking of pushed in, have you seen Training Day? Hell yeah, Robert Reyes. That's one of the best movies ever, and I've seen that movie probably 5,000 times. I'm looking my pushed in. Job says no. Oh my god. Christopher says, where you live, my boy? I live in the great United States of America. Training Day is a great movie, yes. Like live right now. Chris says, yeah. AR-15, yes, I do have them on this wall. Not many though. Hayes just sub. Thank you, Hayes. Where am I? Yes, yo, man. What's up, Owen? Josh says, I definitely feel that, Pete. Oh. Owen says hi. Hey, Tickus says, hey, can you shoot out Atticus? What is that? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Allah says, haha, my ninja. Harry says, United States of America? What happened to Brazil to Africa? Wait, what did I say? Uh-oh. I thought I said Brazil. Damn it. I am the great United States of Brazil to Africa. God. Thank you, Harry. Thank you so much. Oh. I was tricking you guys. Thinking that I was in the great United States of America. I'm getting sick. I'm getting scared that you guys might find me in Brazil. Okay, so 88 more subs. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't think I could do that tonight. How long have I been on? I've been on for 2.5 hours. Getting late. I gotta be up in a few hours. Wait, no. Oh, today's Saturday. I don't have to be up in a few hours. Okay. 3 does. My kids don't have school. See, every day for me is Friday. Technically, once you get out of high school, and every day is Friday. It should be. You should treat it like that. You don't have school. You just have to work. See, Chop's laughing. Sherp's laughing. They're all laughing at me. Atticus asked for a shout out. Do it, dang it. What does that say? You gotta say it fast, right? Atticus Smith. Atticus Smith. I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. Atticus Smith. Atticus Smith. I don't think that's one. It's not like the boner one. Might be, but I don't hear it. Young Dude says, do you have a Tech 9? No. I want one. I want to put it on the wall. Drop says no. Patrick says, what pistol produces the big? All of them. Patrick Maine. I don't know what that means though. Robert says, I was wondering Glock was full carry and sub for 9. 17, 19, 26. Why is there no carry option for the 45 and 10 mil 20? Why is there no carry option for the 45 and 10 mil? What do you mean carry option? Like a smaller one? Because if you made a carry one of the 45, that would be a 19X or 19. A Glock 19. Patrick says, has the highest bullet speed. Oh, I don't know. I mean, you can grab like a 9 and then put plus P plus, and I think that's a shitload of velocity. Actually, it might be I don't know. You gotta just check it. Inceptor makes a 60 grain 9mm that goes really fucking fast. I have that in a safe. That's the highest bullet speed. I think he's talking about like feet per second. I'll show you. fucking like 1,800 feet per second or something. You're really fucking fast for a 9. Oh, 1650. So it's a 65 grain bullet that goes 1650. 16. That's fast for a 9. I don't know what the plus P pluses are. Yeah, but this little fucker, look at that. Butter hands today. Yeah, this thing fucking goes. When this goes through paper, it looks like a hole punch. Like, you know, those little hole punchers. You know, where another dime will like rip the paper and you can see. This actually like I should do a video on this bullet. But it's it has a lot of recoil, being 65 grain. Yeah, when I shoot this, it's like ah. Oh, let's see, definitely hot load. Alonzo says, I think he meant 45. Alonzo says, and they do make carry options for 45 and 10 mil. What do you mean carry options? Robert says there is no between like a 19 and for 45 and 10 mil. Wait. Well, that wouldn't make sense, Robert, to make a carry option of the 45 because that is the 19. Robert, they make a 29? I guess I'm confused. But that's reloading, not the gun itself. Endless says, what do you think of the P10C Porter? I think it's awesome. I actually thought about buying it, so I could do a video on it. But yeah, that's a cool gun. That was really loud, Pete. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. I dropped a bullet on the ground. It shouldn't have been loud. It's just a bullet. I don't know where it went. Probably under the couch. What's under my shoe? So I have these on clouds I wear. Man. And I use these to compete too. When I go to the range, they fucking stick in these notches. And I'm walking around like... and I leave it there. I'm like, cool. I like it. I gotta find that bullet though. My kids don't come in here, but... You know, I don't want that bullet anywhere. Is it on the shoe? Nope. What round is that? It's a 9mm Inceptor round. From ARX. This is flatter, faster, hard hitting. Let's see. My 115s are going 1200, I think. Yeah. A normal 9mm, like a 115 grain is like 1150 normally. Drop says it's hot. Does the ray gun actually shoot? Yeah, it's a lighter, like a big lighter. Like I think Blazer's 124 is 1050. I think. I'm pretty sure these are 1050. I hate when they don't say. It's like, what happens if I wanted to do ballistics on it? No, you guys can check, but I'm pretty sure these are 1050. Drop says it's hot. Yeah. Shan says, does the ray gun actually shoot? No, it's a lighter. Oh. Shan says, drop him. You live with Pistol Pete. You seem to know everything about him. He's my brother for another mother. Drop is OG. Drop has been, yeah, he's been here, with me for a while. Shan says, I meant the Glock 29 is 10 mil and the Glock 30 is 45 and the Glock 20 is 40. Says, me, myself, and the range. Lonzo, that's such a good fucking movie. It's one of Jim Carrey's best. 100%. Robert says, G2930 is a big caliber subcompact 2021 full frame. I feel there's no between. I own a 2930 and 21. Yes, I agree. Shan says, heck yeah, good to see homies stick together. Yes. Maybe it's 1500. I can't remember. Yeah, it's probably. If you're doing a plus P plus, it's probably a hotter than that. Yeah. Switcho Man says, is that a real MP5? It is. Drop says it's a lot more than a regular 9. Yeah, so then it's probably yours is probably 15 because I think those are. I tell you, once the cough drops get out of me, then I start coughing like a fucking man. Let's see, Robert, buy a 26 and 9 mil. The fuck is the opening of this thing? Jesus. Let's see. Shan said, I'm done messing around. Gotta get some rest. Late, homies. Good night, Shan. Now I want to grab the other ammo and see what it's at. Because I think my critical duties are plus P, but... Or I threw the box away. Would recommend any Turkish MP5 clones. Yeah, they're nice. All MP5 clones are pretty nice. There's not anything that is bad about them. It's just sometimes like when they do torture tests and they just do like these weird tests. The actual MP5 wins in all categories, but it's not to say that the clones are bad. They're fine. Holy shit! Me, myself, and Irene. Right? Laugh out loud. What's that rock? What rock? I don't see it. I'm gonna look at my ammo now. That got me wondering what these are rated at. I don't. Okay, so see, the federal HSTs are what? 1,000. Oh, these are 147 grade. Never mind. Why do I have 147 grade? That doesn't belong in there. Okay, so the critical duty. These plus P's, they are not. Where are my plus P box? These are only 10-10. Oh, there's some NATO rounds. Okay, so I got some NATO rounds. These are hot. These are like plus P's. 124 NATOs. 1,200. So the NATOs are only 1,200. So drop you're ready some hot shit. Hot shit. But yeah, like I said, NATOs are running at 1,200, and those Inceptors are 1,650. That's fucking nuts. Like I said, people, I don't know. People sometimes don't believe me when I tell you felt recoil is real, and when you have a bullet that's has the same powder charge. The heavier bullet doesn't kick as much as the lighter bullet. Now, some of those tests that you see online will have not bullets with the same powder. It's just not. They'll take bullets from every different manufacturer. And it's kind of a bad test. Can't hear me. Huh? Your mic's on. Bro, I got the new foregrip from my AR that has a built-in tripod. What? That's cool. Oh, my 9mm is nearly max. Like, scary close. I'm gonna put it in the AM. Put it on an AM. Nice! A foregrip with a tripod. That's convenient. That's definitely convenient. Trent says hi. Hi, Trent. Okay. So, you know what? Oh, we're so close. Only 82 more subs? Oh, man, I don't think I can do it. That's so close. Lance has paid $20 for it. Wow. You press a button and it pops out the bottom. Some pimp type shit right there. Harry says, what's the carry ammo you were showing with the crimp ring? Oh, that's critical duty. Hornady critical duty. I think all my Hornadies have that though. So anything Hornady. I use the critical duties because it has that red tip, and the red tip is actually to pierce clothing, heavier clothing, before it gets to the skin and mushroom. So it won't mushroom early. So these ones. Just anything Hornady should have that tip. Yeah. Yeah, this one. But these real red tips really don't matter if you are living somewhere where it's always t-shirt weather. But if you're living somewhere where there's like heavy down jackets and stuff, it might mushroom early. It's still gonna stop them. But this red tip pierces the clothing, then it'll mushroom when it gets to the flesh. It's human ingenuity. Fucking humans are crazy, people, I'm telling you. Let's see. Danny says, can you send me one to Canada? No, I'm not a store. Here he says, what's the carry on? Did that? Is it? Job says, is it a pain to put back? I forgot what we were talking about, Job. I'm trying to look. Yeah, I forgot what we were talking. Oh, you're talking to Alonzo. Black Beauty Queen says, you got a grenade launcher too? Yes. Here he says, maybe I gotta make the switch to Hornady from Federal HSTs. HSTs should have it. Well, I don't know if the HSTs have it. I think they might. Are you pushing in HSTs? I thought I have HSTs. I want to get up again. Now I'll wait till you answer. Ross says, what is the best two-way state and best for 100% veterans? Oh, I don't know. Can you guys answer that? Fido says, the gun wall looks crazy. That's it. Thank you, brother. Please like and subscribe, new people. Defense might be a wiser choice legal-wise. Oh, yeah. I mean, I only do it because of the grain weight. Sharp says, not XTP in Hornady bullets. Okay, thank you, Sharp. Not the XTP. Radrick says, wow. Here he says, I live in a t-shirt weather area, so the red tip won't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Arabic guy says, hi. Hi, Arabic guy. Drop says that is what I'm pushing for my hot load, HST. Oh, okay. I have HSTs, but you might have the plus P. Because, like, these critical duties, they come in a plus P as well. And I didn't want those. I just got the regular 135 grain. Cheese curds, there it goes. Best 2A stays Arkansas. Here he says, yeah, I have pushed in HSTs, but it might be my fault from constantly chambering to dry fire practice. Yeah, but I mean, I would just get definitely get some snap caps, Harry. Robert says, I'd rather have HSCs than STDs. Robert, hell yeah. Buck says, this the guy who got caught with the ladyboy at the massage parlor? Yes, Buck Teeth. It is. Charles is funny. Robert, Texas is the best 2A state. It's plus P. Oh my God. Drop, what do you, oh. You have wild animals out there. Yeah, that would do it. Parrish says, is it a real gun? Yes. It's close to 357 for real. I believe it. Buck T says, love it. Thank you, Buck T. Did you like and subscribe? Max says, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck, Max? Mac, did you like and subscribe too? Skinny says, Charlie Kirk, do it. Ooh, we knew we, huh? Yeah, okay. All real, yes. They are real. Mike says, are those real? Yes. Look at we get the influx of are they real, guys? YT's on one. Big brother, what are you doing? It is. Two Turns says, holy shit, yes. Here he says, yeah, I have Snapcast, but I still gotta rechamber for everybody to carry afterwards. Yeah. And it shouldn't push in like that. It's just, I don't know, you might have HSTs that don't have the crimp, but yeah, those ones have the crimp. And I constantly rechamber one of them up there in my Prodigy, and it's still the same. Mike says sick. Two Turns says, holy shit, it's John Wick. It is. I'm his next opponent, actually. YT owes me money. Why? What happened to Alonzo? Robin says, Arkansas, Texas. I've been to Texas, and the women are gorgeous. I know nothing about Arkansas, researching now. You're John Wick, says Mike. John Wick in real life. Yes, I am. I have Baba Yaga tattoo on my neck. No joke. So, because of that, are you liking, subscribing? John says, I wouldn't dare shoot those in anything else. FT Myers in the house. Yes. What's up, Big Gunner? Bang Tie says, overall cost of all the weapon, $200,000. Oh. That wall is pure art. Thank you, Two Turn. I do try to put them up there kind of prettily. I'm gonna make a word up, prettily. Mike says, holy shit, homie, thank you. Michael Meek says, I will now laugh my ass off. Oh, thank you. Thank you for subbing. We are trying to get 11K. Now you guys are part of this Pistol Pete wall. You guys are awesome. But what about the Blades of Chaos? Look at those bad motherfuckers up there. They opened the door real quick. I gave you 2 more subscribers. Thank you, YT. Thank you so much. Let's see. Alonso, it is an amazing wall. Thank you, Alonso. Alonso, you should send some firearms over. We'll put a AK here, a Draco here, and we're gonna fill it up. Sharp's asking Job what he's using. D Swizzle says, your favorite one? My Staccato XC. Justice says, hey Pete, was dreaming I bought a Marlin repeater today only to wake up. Oh, I'm sorry, Justin. Drop says, prettily. Yes, I just said I made a word up, Drop, so this is legal. It's legal for me to say it. It is prettily. I made it up. Big Time says, Delta or SEALs or SAS. Oh, like, what would I want to go up against? The SEALs. I don't know what you're asking. Mike says, what's your favorite gun, my guy? Mike, it would be my Staccato XC right there. Fino says, no, you're awesome, man. Thank you, Fino. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are awesome. You know, my energy is down right now. I'm usually more hyper, but I'm getting tired. I've been on for 3 hours. Almost. DGC says, Yakuza Pete. Yes. Job says, just a shooter. Michael says, favorite shield build for M&P. Oh, the, that new one that looks like a Shield Plus, but is it the Shield Plus X? It's the one where it's a shield, but it's completely redone, and it is nice. Lon says, yeah, I'll send a Drake. I'll laugh a lot, send a Judge. Oh, a trade. Meat Top says, damn, can you show us your Deagle? I don't have a Deagle anymore. Sean Wan says, what are we doing here? We're just looking at each other and giving reach arounds and just loving each other. Because we're gun guys. Let's see. No Deagle. Mike says, what caliber is it? It's a 9mm. Justin says, Pete is the best. Drop a like and sub. Hey, thank you, Justin. Bang Ty says, do you like David Goggins? I don't know who that is. Jason says, drop what fire am I using? Fino says, MP 2.0, or I don't know. Wait, what are you asking? Do I have one? I have two of them up there. Well, I have the metal right there, the MMP 2.0 metal, and then I have the same gun, but it's called the Competitor with the light and slide and a longer barrel. Bang Ty says, favorite UFC fighter. That's hard. But back in the day, it was Andrei Arlovsky. And then if we go further back, when Pride FC was around, it'd be Sakuraba. Big Gunner says, I hopped on 2 times. I'm back for a third, and you're still on. Dedication, bro. Watch the Bama and Dogs game and all. Nice. Thank you, Big Gunner. Drop says, Ruger Blackhawk. Subscribe, my guy. Thank you, Mike. Thank you so much. Sean says, how many rounds does the 50 cal Desert Eagle hold? 8. Or is it 6? I think it's 8. OIC drop. Makes sense now. Says Sharp. Michael says, bought 5080 for 1800. Too heavy to carry. Oof. Of course it is. Yeah, it's a tank. Yep. That's tough. Thank you, Fino. Sir Bill says, guns, the universal glue that brings all sorts of people together. Yes. Would you guys have stopped if you saw this Oriental man just talking? No. You would just skip the right along. Just walked all over me. But, yes, guns. Guns. Sharp says, drop. Those Rugers are stout. Bang Ty says, you're a boogeyman. Dangerous guy. Please make a movie. I would love to be John Wick's next opponent. I'm just saying. Oh, God, Harry, stop. Harry, translate. Big Gun says 7 plus 1. Yes, for 50. That's right. Robert says, back in the day, UFC Pedro Hazel, Pride had to be Shoji. Never won, never got knocked out, but her would pummel the fuck out of his opponent. Yeah, there's so many. And I was kind of sad to see, like, a lot of the good Pride FC fighters, after Pride closed down, that then they came to UFC, but then they were already, I want to say, out of their prime. And then they were fighting, like, the newer, younger guys. It's like, you guys should have had some kind of crossover before. Sean, 8 rounds, I believe. Yes, it's 7 plus 1. That's correct. Skinny says, what's the difference between Charlie Kirk and, I'm not going to read that. Bang Ty says, do you go for a run? No, and I should run. I don't. I'm getting fat. I used to be about 150 pounds. Like, I was 148, and now I'm at 170 something. It hurts my feelings because now clothes is getting tight. Not funny, Skinny. Laugh as Skinny's laughing. Robert says, Pistol Pete, you were John Wick's opponent in John Wick 3, bald Asian man who admired John Wick, but also knew he had to fight him. I know, yeah, but I want a rematch. Oh my God, it's fucking cold down here. I'm fucking freezing. I'm not joking. Here he says, I have a confession. I'm not even Viet, but my dad was born in Saigon and learned some Viet for my ex-girlfriend. Harry, I don't know, Harry. I don't know there, brother. Okay. Michael says, Pride. Oh my God. Beaver shouldn't have came back to UFC. He was out of his pride. Yes. Yes, when Vitor was 18 and he fucked Tank Gabbett up in like 18 seconds. That was crazy. And then what happened with Vitor is that he started, people started like knowing how he fought, like his barrage punches, and started taking him to the ground. And his jiu-jitsu wasn't quite there. Do you guys remember that after he got better at this ground game, he stopped punching? He just became a different fighter, and then he got his ass pummeled. I love that guy. That guy made me a lot of money because I would fly to Vegas. This is when UFC was like once every 3 months, and put my bets in. Yeah, that guy made me a lot of money. Hawaiians, guys, I like the guns. Thank you. Brazil gets cold December year. Yes, I'm fucking freezing. Bang Tide says, "Don't sleep, boss. Keep talking. We love you." Quentin Jackson. Oh my God. Emelianenko. Fedor Emelianenko had tree trunks for legs. And back to the other one. The axe murder. God, what's his name? Forgot what they call him. The axe murderer. He was fucking fun to watch. Fly is about to get out. He's barely hanging on. Yeah, I'm about to leave. It said when I started slurring my words, my eyes start getting chinky. Drop nose. He knows this look. Umha is like casual way of asking you you're sick. Oh, yeah, and I'm tired. So yes, Anderson Silva. Thank you. See, thank you, Michael. Yeah. But you guys can't deny that Kenshi Sakuraba was a fucking animal. That guy was an animal. Like, his face looked the same, getting his ass beat or not. It was just like, yeah, he did. Yeah, it was crazy. Andrew says Bulldogs go down to Bama yet again. They can't win the big one. I'm sorry. Bang Tai says, do you know how to use those ninja stars? I don't. Nope. I have no idea. Those batarangs are real too. Dallas texting Cookie with love. What's up, Cookie? Dabs, brother, what's going on? I'm about to jump off because I'm tired of shit. I am about to jump off. Phew. Totally wasn't talking about you, Pete. I know, Drop. I know. I'm sorry. Michael says he was in a scary way, bro. Let's see. Drop says Stream Boss. Oh. Yeah, someone's gonna take that Stream Boss. I don't know who. Do you have any 320s? I do. I have one in a Flux Raider and I have an M18. So right there and then over there. I've thrown some before. Yeah, I've thrown them. I just don't know how to use them. But yeah, I'm going to take off, guys. I got to take some sleep. I'm tired. Okay? So I love you guys. And I'll be back tomorrow. I think. Pretty sure I'll be back tomorrow. Does it crust at all? Yes. What is your profession, boss? I have a printing business. So, like the merch I'm wearing, I do for local companies and stuff. All right. You guys take care. Be safe. Stay strapped. All that good stuff, okay? I will be back tomorrow, I think. I might need a break. I've been on like 5 days straight. You guys get breaks from your jobs. This is like my job. Okay, guys. So I love you. I love you guys. Thank you for staying for so long. And I will tomorrow. Say good night, Francis. Good night, guys.